We have started. It has started.
He's come.
The prodigal son returns. UFR is here. UFR
And is your son.
Today. He's also my son. UFR is my love
UFR
child.
is
UFR
today.
Is here. Oh my god.
Are you sure this isn't
And
like
is your
open
son.
bar where
Today.
we say we're
He's
going
also
live
my
at a
son.
certain time and then
UFR
go
is my
live
love
50
child.
minutes later?
No, that would never happen.
No.
I would never.
That happens every time.
No. And I definitely also didn't have my echo. I didn't have an echo. There was no echo. If you heard an echo, you're wrong.
Oh no, that would be crazy.
No, that would be nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Echoes by Pink Floyd. It's a good song.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite
it's
Pink
long,
Floyd
but
song, Jaunty?
Oh, that is a very tough question because there's a lot of songs in their discography that I think are great. Let me remind myself. Let me check.
Zesty, you're old. You probably listen to Pink Floyd. What's your favorite Pink Floyd?
You
song?
listen to Dark Side of the Moon.
Just the whole album is good.
Yeah, I find people don't really say like, "Oh, this is my favorite Pink Floyd song." They're usually talking about albums. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because it's so hard to pick, right?
Yeah, it's like
I was having this discussion last night with my family over dinner about Pink Floyd and
what?
About Pink Floyd songs.
What the fuck?
We've all been there.
Small world.
Was Jaunty there? Was Jaunty at your?
Yes.
No.
Jaunty was there.
I'm in your family. Oh, how
Yeah, I
kind.
flew home last night from Australia. I just landed.
That's fucking news to me.
I was in your closet.
Huh?
You should come out.
Are
of
you
the
really
closet.
On my Lego? You were on my Lego tubs, dude? How could you?
Can everyone in chat tell Zesty to come out of the closet, please? Thank you. Yeah, so welcome to UFR. I know there are more people who should be here. They will be here, except for Bloop. Bloop might not be here. Bloop we had a classic UFR time zone mix-up. Bloop is uneducated on how anything works. So he's not. He missed out. Really wanted to get him back on because he's really cool, but unfortunately, he might not be here.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I miss him.
You don't know Blue Bander? The fuck? You don't know the puppet guy?
He doesn't know.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Okay,
you're missing out.
The
You need to be corrected.
There is a guy who does TF2 animations, but like with puppets. As you
That's
can tell,
him.
I'm an expert.
That's him.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Yes,
Blue Panda, yeah.
yeah, that's Blue.
Hmm.
He's the
'Cause
goat.
I'm gonna be dead honest. I assume most people are in this camp. I don't watch TF2 videos. As someone who makes them, the last thing I'd ever do is watch them. But I'll watch them.
Same.
You want to know? Actually,
I've stopped watching TF2 content.
Big true. I don't watch like any TF2 videos unless I'm doing it on stream.
there aren't TF2 videos to watch. Is my problem? Should I
Everyone's left the
should I
bubbles.
reveal
the
my
bubbles burst.
study? Since I don't think I'm going to get this off at any other time.
Reveal your studies.
Zesty already knows because I told him, but I was on a
I'm
whim,
aware.
right? I had a hunch. I knew that we have not gotten very much TF2 content over the past like year or so, right? But I was curious because I was like, maybe the algorithm's just not recommending it to me. Maybe I'm missing it. So I went searching. I sat at my curry shop after I ate and was like, you know what? They're not going to kick me out of here. So I spent the better part of 30 minutes going through 10 TF2 YouTubers of varying sizes and comparing how many videos they made in 2022 versus 2025. Now, granted, 2025 is not over. So, for whatever that's worth. But the disparity is so striking that I don't think it'll matter. In the year of our Lord 2022, Fish Stick on a Stick released 53 Team Fortress 2 videos. This year, he's released 14. The What? 22 in 2022. This year, 7. Great Blue, 35 Great Blue videos in 2022. 8 in 2025. And I also did this for Wheezy, Jaunty, Zesty, Hintshot, Soundsmith, and Lister. And Lister didn't even start like making he didn't even really blow up until 2022, and he is still already eclipsed. He's at 5 in the year 2022 and 2 in this year. It's actually crazy. There's nothing fucking happening. There's no TF2 content.
Lucid, I think I might have an answer for what this phenomenon is, because I think that there's two main factors. One, I think the main factor is that people are probably making their videos better, which means it will take them longer times to edit, depending from person to person. I know Zesty absolutely falls into that category. And 2, the pandemic's over. We're all going outside. We all have lives. We're touching grass, so we don't have we're not sitting inside with nothing to do.
But like basically everyone I just named, this is their job. So I don't think it's the going outside part.
This is not his job. What?
I said basically everyone, not literally everyone. I think Zesty and Hintshot both don't do this for a living.
So I mean, if we look at a couple of them, if you look at some guys really ramped up the amount of time needed to finish the video and also their quality. Great Blue being one of them because he does like this crazy modded shit now. Yeah. But not people like Fish or the What's or these. I mean, the quality of their videos is and Wheezy. The quality of their videos is pretty flatlined. So to have that massive drop, it is very much indicative that there's just not that much TF2 content going around. Yep. And I mean the reasons why. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say people have stopped. It's just. And the other issue is there's not enough new TF2 content creators being propagated, or coming out of the woodwork really, in the period between 2022. Like the real breakout hit is Hintshot, and like Jaunty Hill. Those are like the 2 big ones I think, and then Lister blew up in that year. Those are the people, and other than that, there's not really anything, happening. And I think that's indicative of a change. I would never put myself in that list because I don't want to be an egotist. Thank you.
I can speak for myself on this own front. So my channel started in 2023, and I got monetized within my first month. And I credit this to the fact that the summer update had just come out, and it was good bandwagoning on my part. But yeah, I mean, just even within my own smaller bubble of my own content creation, I've gone from a video a week to barely a video a month these days. And I'm not, I'm not making Great Blue levels of stuff. I definitely think the more people, the better the whole community in general's videos get, the more that inspires people to make better videos themselves.
Agreed.
So I think that rising quality spreads around sometimes. And yeah, no, I just find it very funny that it's been mentioned that there is almost a drought, because I've noticed it too, even though I don't really watch very much.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, like, what's there to talk about? Seriously, like, what is there to talk about right now? I mean, right now we're gonna commit this egregious sin of being a broken record and talking about the MvM update coming again. But like, what else is there to talk about? There's nothing new and exciting and meaningful happening with this game. So people are kind of, I'd imagine a lot of people are feeling very fatigued about the game's situation where it's been in for so many years, where it's like, okay, they've milked as much, and I'm not using the word milked as like a negative thing, they've milked as much content as they can out of this game that was fun for them, but now that they've burnt that candle at both ends, it's like, okay, now what? Okay, now we wait for the next thing to happen, but nothing happens in TF2, and nothing significant has happened other than Valve banning bots, a year ago at this point. So it's like, now what?
I completely agree. We need to unite the TF2 community under strong British leadership, and we all need to hard pivot to Garden Warfare content. It's the future, guys. Trust me.
God save the king!
And Lucid, you and I were talking about this as well the other day, and if you don't mind, I'll share this as well.
Sure, go for it.
People from outside looking in on the TF2 scene really only see 2 things. They see stale memes and they see funny hats. Like, people coming into TF2 that want to make videos aren't being given reasons to make videos about the game.
Yeah.
You very easily grow a channel off of TF2 anymore. That era was really around 2022, 2023,
like me and
entering and then leaving COVID, right?
Like me
Hello,
and Lonq
I'm an example.
Yeah, I was gonna say me and Lonq both started at around the same time, and we are the the last creators that I can think of that have grown significantly off of TF2 specifically.
Yeah, but like, try doing that now, right?
Yeah,
and
no, it's not happening.
People look at the state of the game and what's going on, and they see the. It's not that they see the stagnation; they just know that, like, wow, there's just really not that much going on here, and there's nothing exciting. It's all kind of been done, and even the copycat phase of taking ideas and gimmicks from other video game spheres and making TF2 versions, even that's been completely exhausted. So it's like, okay, now what? So there's not a lot of good motivation for people to come in and make videos unless it's just more of the same thing of where, oh, we talk about this weapon for the 80th time or more funny clips.
Yeah, and I think that
that's what we are now.
More videos about the bison.
And I think the other issue is a lack of variety. This goes into also what me and Zesty talked about. But like, though the sad but true fact is like the most popular TF2 content is from Great Blue and Shonik, unless we count like clip farm channels essentially that farm the gameplay clips, like Seriamon or fucking like Soundsmith kind of to a lesser extent. Like aside from just strictly gameplay, the alternative is modded stuff, and that's cool.
Not the game.
Yeah, but that's not the game. So we don't have
also animations too.
Yeah, but even then, SFM stuff has been on like the down. Like
no, not just SFM, like just animations in general. Like the recent Cas Van de Pol, I say recent, even though it's like months old now.
Mm-hmm.
But that got like millions of views. But that's not about the game itself. More so like it's like the culture and the jokes about it, but not the game.
Yeah, like we do not have a large variety. Whereas like in 2022. They're like Great Blue and Shonik weren't making the same kinds of content. They were making completely different kinds of content. The What was making his own kind of content. Fish was making his own kind of content. And now that there's a much lower amount of content, there's also a lower variety for people who like TF2 stuff. So if you like the modded stuff, you're fed. But if you like thoughtful analysis on the game or discussion about like where it's headed or whatever, like that's like Zesty and nobody else. That's like Zesty and like basically no one else. I'm just looking at my list. Like Lister kind of whenever he decides to upload, which is never. So like we're just in a bad way, I think.
I feel these kind of, content cycles go in waves. I mean, back in the day, back in 2015, you could be a gameplay YouTuber for TF2, and that was, you really don't get many of those anymore. Like, there are no Muselks that I can name off the top of my head these days.
None that got big doing that. Like I think I'd say like Soundsmith is kind of a Muselk, but
and the
get big off that.
Yeah, and the gameplay commentary has largely been replaced by streaming. Mm-hmm. So that's like a big reason why that's been shifted away.
Yeah, live commentary in a like live commentary has pretty much become live with even boldened live commentary because pre-recorded live commentary is dead because why do that when you can do it live with no editing, off the cuff, and do it for like less effort.
Yeah, whenever you want, and usually earn more money too, depending on the frequency at which you do it. So yeah, making live commentaries isn't as valuable as it once was because before, streaming was inconsistent, quality standards weren't really established, leading up to 2014, 2015. But then you had the massive explosion happening after 2018 where streaming was like the big deal. And then that really was like the final blow for live commentary content.
And there aren't TF2 streamers. It's Banny, Zesty, and that's it. And like Wheezy kind of is like getting his stuff off the ground. But like other than that, there's not TF2 streamers. Like they're not
Fish
people who
streams sometimes still, right?
Oh yeah, Fish still streams. So yeah, there's three. We got three. We got 3.5.
Tell you what though, I raise you the question: is there really a market for TF2 streaming at the moment?
I don't know because we've never really had TF2 streaming.
Dude, if my dumb ass can pull like over 1,000 people talking about a website that logs slurs for TF2 players, there's definitely a market for TF2 streamers. The market is there.
But the problem is you can't stream TF2 without getting stream sniped almost every time.
Yeah,
that's part of the issue. And like unironically, I think for people outside of the community, the "oh, were you streaming" meme like actually scares people away.
Oh, you're live on Twitch.
Yeah, like I legitimately think that scares people away.
If I'm gonna be honest, if you're playing a game online and you have these chat features enabled without any like censors, and putting yourself at risk of that happening, that's kind of on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
true.
You really should play careful when it comes to live streaming a game because people are and will try and ruin your stream and get you taken down, which I think is stupid that some other guy yelling the hard R in your mic is like gets you banned, even though you didn't do anything apart from not precautionarily muting everybody.
Things are pretty.
I think that's a really stupid moderation thing, and I feel like there should be more options to like mute a part of a stream or just cut that bit out if there's like sensitive content in it.
That would be on YouTube.
Solution, but nah, probably too much effort on their end.
That's why streaming on YouTube is so great, because all of those tools exist, and also like your VOD isn't immediately nuked because one hard R got dropped, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I like streaming on YouTube and not Twitch, because Twitch fucking sucks. And if something bad happens and I want the VOD to stay up, well, I can just go cut that shit out.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Where did I get cut off? Where did I get cut off?
I don't know.
We heard most of it.
Yeah,
you finished your thought.
Yeah, I thought we thought.
You get my point. You understand my point, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I worry about the state of TF2 content. I'm not normally a doomer about things. I'm becoming a doomer about this. This is I feel like it's not a cyclical thing. Like I genuinely believe that 2025 might be the worst year for TF2 content that I can think of since I don't know when. Like it might, like legitimately, it is a very big low in terms of what we've gotten, and that's really sad because TF2 is a game that has lived and died off of its cultural impact, even more so than the actual people playing the game. Like the people playing the game is important, but like TF2's cultural impact and its footprint spread far beyond the game itself. You know, like as weird as it is to say, like the memes and the YouTube videos and like hat stereotypes and like stupid shit like that has made TF2 relevant for over a decade. If that goes away, it is not good for the game or its popularity or its future. It's just it's a whole bad. Yeah.
But like, okay, but so the point is now is like, what impacts can this game have on anything?
I mean, I don't know,
right?
But like it could have more than it is currently having, I suppose. Do you really think so? A game this old, I mean, it's still a good game, right? And you can still get new people interested in this game, but all of its impact that it's going to have, I believe, was largely exhausted after 2016. No, you know what it is?
And it's been stagnant since.
You know what it is? You know the whole music the trend in music where it's like they don't give you your flowers after you're dead. Like that's TF2. TF2 isn't dead, and because it's not dead, we can't be making videos retrospecting on it or talking about its design in an interesting way because it's still around, and if it's still around, people expect something to happen. Because I disagree
with that because people make videos like that all the time, retrospectives and criticizing or commenting on its design. Those videos are plentiful.
Yeah, but that
I think
sorry, Lonk. Yeah.
I was going to say, I think splitting the difference here, I think you can definitely make retrospectives on different eras of TF2.
That's true.
But yeah, that vast sense of a retrospective on the game can't happen because it's still beating. And I bring up Plants vs. Zombies again. Every year there's a new PvZ essay, and they're retreading old grounds, but they're all very, very good.
Yeah, like people. Yeah, people are still talking about people are still talking about like Super Mario Galaxy and shit. Like the games that are as old as TF2 came out in the same year. People are still talking to death about it, but I think it's because it is finished. It is done. There is nothing more to be done. And
not in Nintendo's eyes.
True.
They'll drag Mario's corpse through the ground if they have to.
That is
Pay
fair.
$40 for the same game that's slightly upscaled.
It's really stupid. But I feel like with TF2, literally, if TF2 died, like if TF2, and I'm not saying I want this to happen, but I'm saying if TF2 got killed, like if Valve pulled the plug on it, I think the YouTube scene for it in like a year from that point would be flourishing compared to where it is now, which is weird to say, but I genuinely believe that. I
honestly don't.
Assuming like you could still like play, I'm talking like if they shut down like the matchmakers, Zesty, not like if you could never play the game again. Obviously that.
No, I get you, yeah. But I still think I strongly disagree. I think God, like, and this kind of touches on what we're going to talk about today. Like TF2 is very much at this this pivotal turning point right now, where for the first time in almost a decade, Valve is willing to do something a little bit different, and I think a lot of people are holding their breath right now. Whether or not this is like going to be the final sign as to whether or not Valve's going to put a little bit more into this game like they once did. And when they're all likely inevitably going to be let down, and the update's just going to be another, toy bag for us to throw money at. I think that's going to really push a lot more people away, and the game is not going to die off with like positive or the game, because the game's been dragged out for so long now and has been mistreated so heavily. Like, it's not going to die a healthy death. Like that's been stolen from TF2. It's not going to die a healthy death, and that's entirely Valve's fault. And the way the game goes out is with a whimper. It's going to gradually taper off, and then all of the retrospective videos have been made because the game has not changed in 8 years.
Yeah, but Zesty, I think that the problem is literally that the game's like, here's what I think, right? I think that in 2022, when the YouTube scene was flourishing, when new people were coming out of the woodwork, I think that was because people could play the game, but they assumed nothing would ever happen with it again. They thought it was done. And I think that is why people came back. I think people didn't expect there to be anything happening to it. Because things are happening to it, I think the community is in a state of constant paralysis where they don't know what will or will not be done with it. And if it were in a finalized state, if they just said, we're done, we're not doing anything, people would start coming back to the game. Even if, like, the current incumbent TF2 YouTubers left, I think a bunch of new people would actually come to fill that space if they knew if they knew it was done. I
don't know, man. I don't know if I agree. I agree on the being frozen in the whether or not something significant is gonna happen. A lot of people are waiting for that, but I'm just not seeing a way for a whole bunch of people to come in just because, like, the game is officially no longer supported.
I think it could happen. Now, granted, this is like an argument on the future, so we'll never know. Because I don't think they're gonna ever say like it's done unless the market crashes or something insane like that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that
with how things are going in Counter-Strike, that is a very possible reality. I saw a really funny tweet today that was literally outlining the exact same shit that people were saying about TF2 after Meet Your Match came out, where it's like, hey, Valve, we have all these problems that are like really easy to fix. And here, I'll read the tweet. Hold on. It was from a competitive player, like a top competitive player. His name's Nico. Let me find it. Okay. Scroll down to this. Yeah, he said, and I quote, "Things are not looking the best when it comes to the game. There's a lot of issues that everyone is kind of trying to speak out and have it fixed. I hope one day they will listen to us and make it a bit more smooth. The game in general, because we had such a good game before. I don't see a reason why we are struggling with these kinds of things in Counter-Strike 2. Man, doesn't that sound oddly familiar?
Yeah.
So, like, with the way things are going in Counter-Strike right now, I think it's a very real possibility that we're going to see a pretty significant shift away from these, from like big Valve games in the next probably 4 to 5 years.
Well, yeah, it's literally just
Marvel
deadlock.
Rivals.
Marvel Rivals is good.
Love Marvel Rivals.
Love Marvel.
Get that in my system.
Yeah.
I've tried making videos on it, but I don't know if there's an audience for Marvel Rivals content that isn't competitive, or maybe I'm just doing something completely wrong.
I think you're right. Well, I think it's kind of a similar issue, genuinely. I think that because it's a live service, and it's even worse with Marvel Rivals probably because it is a current gen game and people are like super like obsessed with that shit. I think that it just like content, it's harder to get more introspective or even like discussion based content off the ground for things like Marvel Rivals and Fortnite, because the bulk of the people watching it are watching it for a completely different reason. Like I genuinely think that's the issue there. It's really hard. I think that there are certain games where like TF2 is a weird like niche case where a game is currently like, it is a live service game currently operational, but people will still talk about it in a more introspective way as if it's not operational anymore. In the way that they do, you know, like fucking Half-Life 2 or Gmod, like things that are pretty much in a finalized state, but people will still talk. And because of that, people can talk about it in a more certain way or historical way, because the only people who care about it aren't people playing it actively. It's people who know about it and have played it. Yeah. Anyways, on that note, the MvM update, it's coming. It's going to be great. I'm certain of it. It's going to do everything. It's going to fix all the... It's going to be great. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Discuss. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have gone first. Someone else go first.
Zesty, what do you think?
All I want...
Oh,
oh shit.
Oh, he's gone. He's dead.
Lister, what do you think the MvM? How do you think the MvM update's gonna go?
Well, first I want to say sorry for running late. See, I was confused. I thought I was on MvM today, but I checked the thumbnail, Lucid, and my profile picture is not on the thumbnail. You know, on that note, I think Bloop might not be here either.
Yeah,
he might also get confused.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that, Lister. Yeah.
Insane blunder.
Yeah, I apologize, Lister. I just need to. I keep forgetting to upload your profile picture to Canvas, so whenever I remake the thumbnail, I just forget. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Oh, but you got Richter's new sexy Tumblr sexy.
I already uploaded
picture.
that one. I got that one. Yeah. Also, calling it Tumblr is hilarious. He would hate that.
Isn't it like a Tumblr sexy man? Do you get what I'm saying?
You know, I get what you're saying.
I'm really getting Onceler vibes off of it.
Yeah, but we need to like put a voice to it that isn't Richter's, because Richter does not have Tumblr sexy man voice.
He would not take that kindly. Those are fighting words.
Richter does not have the Tumblr sexy man voice. I'm sorry, it's just true.
Richter's new profile picture to me just unironically looks like a skibidi toilet character.
What?
I'm sorry.
No.
He looks like, you know, the camera head dudes in the suits? It's just
no, he doesn't look like that. What are we talking
yes,
about?
He does.
Richter does not look like a skibidi toilet character. What the fuck?
I'm talking about his profile picture.
Obviously, you're not talking about the person. I don't know what.
I get up to piss and we're talking about skibidi toilet. What the fuck is going on?
Yes.
You leave the call and chaos ensues.
Oh, Lister's here. Hey.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Zesty,
we're talking about MvM, weren't we?
No, we have to put an end to this. Zesty, 2 questions. One, does Richter have a voice that evokes Tumblr sexy man to you?
What?
No. Answer the question.
No. What does that even mean?
Okay, cool. Okay, no. We don't have to. We don't have to elaborate.
Zesty didn't even know what frauding meant.
I don't know.
You think he knows what a Tumblr sexy man is?
I don't know.
What is a Tumblr sexy man? I don't know. Is there a meaning to this? Is there a deeper definition?
Look, we don't have to talk about it. Okay, if you would understand, if he had the voice, you would say yes, even if without any context.
What?
If he had the voice, you'd know.
What?
Okay, so
can someone define Tumblr sexy man for me?
Think of Sans from Undertale and the Onceler from the Lorax by
characters that Tumblr find men that Tumblr find attractive is
the fucking Onceler's voiced by Ed Helms.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to say. I plead the fifth.
Okay, so do you think his character reminds you of Skibidi Toilet, like the new profile picture?
No.
Okay,
I don't really know anything about. I don't really know anything about Skibidi Toilet other than like there's a head in a toilet and it sings. That's the only thing I know about it.
Okay, Zesty, that's all you needed to know, and you answered correctly to both questions, so we're fine.
Oh,
see, like I see Tumblr sexy men, and they're usually skinny twinks that are somewhat effeminate. Richter is not that. Having met him in person, I can't view him that way.
We're talking about the profile picture.
Does his profile picture look like a Tumblr?
No, I don't get that at all. It's,
okay, cool.
It's not even. No, I don't get that at all.
I'm glad we're all on the same page. We can sing "Kumbaya" and hold hands together.
We're not.
Who even proposed this?
Fucking Jaunty.
No, I proposed he looked like a skibidi toilet extra. Lister proposed he was a Tumblr.
Oh yeah,
man.
my fault. Sorry.
Don't drag me through the dirt. I'm half to blame. I'm half to blame. Okay. Okay.
I'm not.
We're gonna watch some MvM videos.
How is this me glazing Zesty? What the fuck, Chad? Me when I glaze Zesty because he has correct opinions.
Lucid glazing Zesty again.
Me
God,
when
my number one glazer. Glazer become I can't talk. Jesus. I couldn't find my words for a moment there.
This is definitely me when I'm agreeing.
They call him Lucid Liquor because he glazes so hard.
The Lucid Liquor.
I couldn't even finish it.
The Lucid Liquor is crazy.
Lucid the Liquor, he lays his world's top zesty glazer. You know what glazing means? It means filleting the penis.
Filleting the penis. That's what he does. But yeah,
Liquor Lucid.
liquor Lucid keeps the lick.
Oh God.
Sorry, I had to go for a second. You know that cat I told you about earlier? Turns out throwing a burning cat into a wood chipper isn't the most efficient way to cool it down. The neighbors came by asking what the hell I was doing.
What?
But never mind.
Oh.
Good.
You were throwing burning
That's a
cats
message
into
about it
a wood
earlier.
chipper?
Yeah, it was on fire.
As you do.
Yeah.
Have you tried to water?
Sorry, it's a British thing.
Throw it to a pool of water. You have a wood chipper, but don't have a pool of water?
Okay,
Like a
well,
bucket?
times are hard. So, not everyone can afford
You
that
live
pool.
No, if you lived in Sawmill, you would still have a wood chipper and a pool of water, actually. So that's not even an excuse.
Sawmill isn't real. It's a
I was gonna make I was gonna make a joke. I was like, "Do you live in Sawmill?" And then I thought, well, no. If he did, he would just go outside and throw him into the puddles of water out there.
Why? What relevance does that have to anything?
You
I
were
don't
throwing
even
burning
Sawmill.
cats into wood chippers. Fuck you mean? What does it have relevance? That's not. That's
Well,
not
you
on
know
me.
what? You know what? It put the fire out. So they can complain all they want.
Oh shit! I just spit all over my microphone. That was gross. Anyways, Wheezy
Yeah,
made a
spit on
video.
that thing.
Facts.
Wheezy made a video about the perfect MvM update.
Did he?
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna call him stupid. Isn't that right?
I wonder what he
panel?
wants. Let's find out, shall we?
We're all gonna make fun of him. Also, Alan, can we get a check? Alan check?
I'm not gonna make fun of him.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm gonna be like, that would be a good update. Good job.
Alan has no enemies.
Alan has the Tumblr sexy man voice.
He really
True.
does.
I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, yes, he does.
Yes, he
I don't know what it is, but I don't.
Alan, what's your favorite Tumblr
You
sexy
have it.
man?
On the topic of voices, if I get accused of having a fake British accent again, I'm gonna go mental.
Yeah,
People say that.
you're really going a little
Yeah,
overboard
it's-
with it, though. You should tune it down like a little bit.
Zesty, was it on your live stream when we were doing the Minecraft server that someone asked who's the person with the fake accent?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Was that when it happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it. I was not a happy camper, let me tell you.
Because you're Australian.
No.
That did not go down well. No, I'm
Number
British.
number one fake Brit, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
No,
I-
Lonqudor, you don't understand. People aren't saying you're not British. They're saying that you're not using the right accent. You're clearly a Scouser. You're clearly a Scouser like the Beatles.
No, that's worse than being called fake. I'm
Up
not
the
a scouser.
tune.
I hear fake British accent.
No.
If I'm a Scouser, yeah.
I hear fake British
For those
accent.
who are unaware,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
yeah, for those who are unaware, British accents are divided into like counties, kind of like how American accents are divided into states. So you get the people at the bottom of the country, the Southerners, who are me, who are the normal ones, and then you get the ones up north, who they eat food off the floor.
Birmingham.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So you think British football fan, and then compare that accent to my accent, or we are not the same race. I tell you now,
Oh god.
I will not be called a Scouser.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know things were so tense.
Friendly fire.
That's crazy. Every time someone says
Oh,
fake
well,
British accent, I
nevermore.
just think of technicals being like, well, our schools, and we don't aren't like Call of Duty.
You see, the further up the country you go, the worse the accent gets, until you get to Scotland, where it's incomprehensible. So,
just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, you.
Because Birmingham is a fucking shithole.
happiest man in Birmingham.
We're a very happy bunch, yeah?
Anyways, enough about Britain. We have to talk about MvM.
Fine.
The other Britain.
The other Britain. Both of them are going to shit. Haha, jokes. Anyways, yeah, let's hit play.
Last time we decided to go over all of the ways that the MvM update could go wrong. Today we're gonna expand on those categories, giving Valve all the blueprints they need to make the MvM update a triumph. With just a little bit of effort and the barest amount of precaution, this has the potential to be the greatest update since Jungle Inferno. And I
Wait, there's me. This is me playing with Wheezy. That's cute.
Are you Skin King?
Anyways. No. That was it's a funny story. We're trying to play on like a custom MvM mission and it just wasn't working. But then the like admins of potato.tf like came in and let us play on like their servers.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think Skin King is like an admin of like a community MvM thing.
Oh,
It's epic.
that's pretty cool.
And I want to start in hopefully ensuring that Valve don't fall into the same traps that they've recently fallen into. A few weeks ago, we were given a minor blog post
We wanted to thank everyone for all the workshop submissions. You've given us tons, and we mean way more than we expected, of amazing stuff to look through and test. We don't have a release date for the update yet, but we'll be going through the submissions and working on it. And for those of you interested in the usual seasonal updates, yep, we're still working on those. What do you guys take on this? What do you guys think?
Why is the
Valve-
fucking Halloween update taking so long? It's been like a week.
Doesn't it normally come out like the
It
10th?
usually comes out.
Yeah, around the
it
10th.
Doesn't always, it never
It's gonna
comes
be
out
this week.
early.
It's usually been like October 1st is when it drops.
Well, that's when it turns
doesn't
on, not the update.
Yeah, that's when it turns on.
No, the update's usually on October 1st, isn't it?
No, the
No,
10th.
the
The
update is
past
the
few
new
years have been the
maps.
10th.
Grifter.
Wrong.
Fucking
And then
idiot.
before the past few years, they waited until like October 25th. The new maps have never ever been like October 1st.
And before long, it's going to be like
Yeah.
November before the new maps are out. And that'll be really embarrassing.
So like
Let's have a
the way
Thanksgiving update.
oh boy, Thanksgiving update. So like the way I interpret this is it's two things. One, they were getting really annoyed by people sending them emails like, "Hey, where's the update? Didn't you guys say there's gonna be an MvM update?" Because their blog post is written in like weird schizo millennial babble that no one can interpret. And so they had to like put this out there to go, "Hey, we're doing it, but it's not with Scream Fortress." Like that was the first thing they wanted to establish is like these are going to be separate updates. And then the second thing I glean from this is that this is turning out to be a lot more work than they expected. I think they were expecting to be able to turn this around and get it out really quickly. But now that they've sunk themselves into the commitment where they have to make this update now because they made the blog post, that oh shit, we have to actually test these things and make sure they work, because if we're going to attach monetization to this, it's not just another copy and paste job that we can let the community play test on their own. So I think this is them saying, it's coming, but you have to wait now because we have to actually, make sure these things are functional. That's how I see it.
Could be.
Yeah, I feel similarly. I find it interesting that they didn't expect it to go like they expected there to be less than there was, which is interesting. That's kind of indicative of their lack of the finger on the pulse that they don't have.
Yeah, or wait, like what were they thinking? Hi, we're gonna announce an update where you can make money off of it if you get content into the update. Oh yeah, we're not expecting anyone to submit shit.
And it's also the most interesting thing that's happened in almost a decade.
Yep, and then all of a sudden here's this massive tidal wave of new stuff. It's like, oh wow, we didn't know this. And something else too, like whoever came up with this idea in the office, or like Eric standing next to someone else, like taking a piss at the urinals, like, hey, what if we did an MvM update? Yeah, that sounds really fun. Let's make an announcement. And then after they did that, they're like, oh shit, this is gonna be a lot more work than we thought. They probably they kicked themselves in their own asses here, I think.
Yeah, I wonder how well it's going to turn out. I guess that is what this stream is about. Oh, I forgot to mention, we are making a bingo card. We already have, this is the bingo card. The free space in the middle is that the matchmaker breaks, because that's just going to happen. If you have any suggestions, put them in the chat, and I'll if I think they're funny, I'll consider them.
Oh, now that the bingo card has come up, I would like to throw a curveball into the question here for a slot.
Okay.
So I like to keep track of the various changes we get to in related to like almost like full content creators. Like for example, we had the ability to disable conscientious objectors client side. So is there a potential we might get something like resembling a streamer mode in the future for TF2? And would that potentially come in this update?
I don't think there's been a big demand for a streamer mode because no one streams the game.
A lot of
like
custom
hiding
HUDs
usernames
have that
and stuff
built into the HUD usually.
So hiding usernames, hiding like server regions, I guess, things like that. It's just food for discussion.
I feel
think
like
that'd be nice, but I think it's out of Valve's wheelhouse because that's something that the community can very easily do just through like HUDs and disabling tab, so you don't accidentally show the scoreboard. So Valve would just look at that and be like, oh yeah, we could put in 5 seconds to make this nice quality of life change, but they already figured it out, so fuck it.
Does CS2 have a streamer mode?
No.
No.
Now that's surprising.
But you can disable usernames, so it's just enemy or like teammate green, yellow, purple, blue.
So in a way, that's the streamer mode, but because they have toggles for like text chat, voice chat, whatever.
I feel like if CS2 doesn't have it, there's like no chance that TF2.
But
gets
then
it.
there's also but now that you can't disable skins and stickers, so that way if you pick up a gun that has like a sticker craft that has like the hard R on it, guess you're screwed.
Yeah.
I think a lot of streaming platforms have really loosened up on bad language because if they were too hard on it.
You went to slurs.tf, which had the hard R plastered all over it, and you were fine as far as I know.
Thing is, if people like the only way you can get something limited in terms of age restriction on YouTube like that is if people go and mass report it, and then like the AI that YouTube uses will look more closely at the video and go, oh, there is an N-word here. I'm going to age restrict this now. But because a lot of people just don't care, then you can get away with showing more offensive stuff.
It's like if someone says the N-word in the forest, but no one's around to hear it. Are you racist?
Or everyone's around to hear it and they don't really care because like there's a big grizzly bear standing right next to them. Then it's not the biggest concern.
Fucking horrible situation.
I wanted to take this moment to inquire more about slurs.tf because I was quite literally out of town when that happened. What the hell was it?
Long story short, there was a website that was made by a competitive player that tracks all of these slurs that are said in third-party competitive servers, and you could enter anyone's Steam profile to check to see if they had dropped any slurs in any of the logs kept from competitive games. And it blew up because on my stream, I went through and looked at like big YouTuber profiles to see if they had said anything. And sure enough, some people said some pretty gnarly shit back in the day. And it just went from there.
Okay. I've only ever played like one game of external competitive and I didn't like it. So I think I'm good.
Yeah, we could tell because you had like 70 hard R's from that one game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean... that's what WKD Blue will do to you.
Thank God we have competitive racism in TF2 now. The new competitive update, competitive racism.
But yeah.
Someone in chat said, was it a bear versus 100 hard R's? Who wins?
Yeah, I censored that message because I felt like it could be interpreted in a bad way.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I think I'd choose the bear.
I just love the idea of listeners for situation where like you're like getting chased by a grizzly bear and they're like and everyone and like you're running and then you see one of your group members stop and you're like, what? No, we're gonna die. And they're like, yeah, but I just heard Gerald say the N-word. And then they get eaten by a bear and they're like, what the fuck?
One of my favorite comedians ever, he proposed on a stand-up stage, he proposed to his audience, would you take a talking dog, but it's like a complete racist? So like it's a talking dog, it's a miracle of science, but it can't close its foul mouth.
Yes.
So
would you
Brian
take on
Griffin
that
from
burden?
Family Guy?
Well, old Brian Griffin, maybe, yeah.
Also, I love how that was the thing that got Alan out of bed to say one word. Anyways.
Sorry for getting us off topic.
No, that's what we do.
Stating that Valve got way more map submissions than they originally anticipated. Now, whether or not that shock came from ignorance of how vast Potato.tf's backlog actually is, or underestimating how many people would look at a 2-month deadline and take it as a challenge, we may never know. Regardless, they've got more work on their hands.
Why are they A-posing?
Funny glitch.
The community map.
V-script
Probably just
Than they originally thought.
Yeah.
So, how about we make it easier
like
for
custom
them?
bots.
Here's how Valve can make the perfect MvM update. Let's talk about the elephant in
making
the
it at all,
room,
in my
the most
opinion.
pertinent factor relating to the update. Maps. More specifically, their acquisition methods. We're all aware that in the year 2025, Valve isn't really known for the most rigorous filtering mechanism.
What?
Oh no.
Big 25.
We're in 2025? What year is it?
It's almost
It's
over,
2025.
pal.
What the fuck?
We're a quarter through the century.
Also, I'm very happy that he decided to use Venice to make this point about the lack of filtering when Valve picks maps because Venice is
Lack of quality control, baby.
Putrid, horrible map.
That map was not finished when it went onto the game. Same with Bread Space. My god, they did not playtest either of those maps.
Venice, no. What is it? Embargo? Embargo is the bad one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Venice Embargo and Whatville are in like a race to the bottom for me for like maybe like the worst maps I've ever played in anything. Like it's actually so bad.
I'm of the opinion that like the visuals of a map really do impact the experience, but you don't have to sacrifice layout for that to happen.
I agree.
No, you don't.
Yeah, and this is the worst of both worlds. Where like,
what's the one that looks like a Fortnite map? It's like super
Embargo?
saturated and there's like sandy cheeks. Is that Embargo?
Yeah, Embargo's the one that has like green
that one
buildings.
sucks.
in the middle.
Aquarius?
Yeah, it's Embargo.
Embargo is
Also, there's Aquarius, which is just
putrid.
Subnautica.
It's really bad. I'm just happy that he used this image.
For determining what maps get into the game. Usually it amounts to Eric skimming the first few pages of the workshop before eyeing up a couple of pretty thumbnails and calling it a day. Now, that doesn't mean the content is always bad. In fact, oftentimes it's very good. But it's undeniable
Big, loud,
that this
incorrect buzzer.
Yeah, Wheezy has like lower standards, I think, for maps than the
He
rest.
doesn't
than,
play
like, we do.
not MvM most of the time, so...
That's not true. He plays regular
Excuse
TF2.
He plays a lot.
Yeah, he plays a lot of regular TF2.
He has like
But he's the
12,000
MvM
hours.
guy.
Yeah, but he also plays a lot of. Yeah, he plays TF2 a lot, just all of it.
Is Wheezy in the MVM bubble? Is that what we're saying?
I know. Well, I mean,
Yes.
probably, but like that, not like so bad that he doesn't play anything else. Yeah, I wouldn't have. I know he liked the carnival map that I'm forgetting the name of, but I wouldn't have.
Boardwalk, I think.
Boardwalk?
Yeah,
I like Boardwalk.
I think it's fine. I probably would have picked a different map to make the point, though. There's other better maps that came out in the same update and other ones.
Yeah.
Also, we already have Boardwalk. That's just laughter from Halloween.
Oh, true.
And even then, that was a reskin of Slaughter, which was like a meat slaughterhouse map, which
Yep.
they reskinned and then reskinned again. So that way it was loosely summer themed.
How queer.
lackadaisical approach to TF2's content curation can promote poor incentive structures that aren't conducive to the cream rising to the top. Chief among them being the increased emphasis on novelty as a star virtue. Be it gameplay or visuals, the mere appearance of innovation is what gains notoriety in the eyes of Valve. This is in stark contrast.
Two things. One, he's completely correct. And two, I appreciate him spicing up the visuals occasionally and not just having gameplay on screen. It makes me want to give him a big hug and big smooch on the cheek.
Big up, Wheeze.
Yeah, good job, Wheezy.
I want to give him a big sloppy kiss on the forehead.
Absolutely, I want there to be.
Why
Worse
not in the
not
mouth?
there.
What are you, gay?
I'm gay.
We
I
can
will.
go even further.
I will take my pants off for good editing. Oh my gosh, you don't even know.
Oh, it's all over the screen. He used a wipe transition.
Yes!
Yeah, now I have to wipe my screen because there's.
He used a
stuff
circle
on
wipe.
it.
Oh man, it's just like Star Wars.
The circle wipe is
man,
awful.
dude.
Don't use a circle wipe. The fuck? You can use a circle wipe in exactly one situation, and it's if there's a clock on screen. That is it. If you use a circle wipe in
It's
any
just
other
like
situation,
Star
it's-
Wars, man.
No.
Such good editing. Your computer monitor, your computer monitor ends up looking like a plaster's radio. It's everywhere.
To what gains notoriety in the community MvM scene. Mappers go through multiple layers of playtesting, judging, and further design iterations, all to be included in a third-party campaign that can maybe crack 100 concurrent players on a good day.
You know what's cool? Interesting. Like he's pointing out that because the MvM, because MvM mappers don't have any incentive to do what they do, they end up making better work because the people who stick around to do it are like just passionate.
Yes.
And that's really interesting because he is, without saying it, saying that a lot of the bad maps that are in the game wouldn't be there if there wasn't a financial incentive to put them in the game.
Yes. That's
Correct.
so fucking. There's so much of the shit content we have wouldn't be in the game if they weren't being paid for it. God.
Why try harder when you're getting paid for doing the bare minimum?
Oh God, we
If
wouldn't
it
have
looks pretty and it
122
plays
maps.
like shit, who cares? If it looks pretty on the thumbnail, that's all that matters.
Also,
the biggest mistake Valve ever committed, or one of the biggest mistakes that Valve ever committed when it came to accepting community-made content, was putting more than one map at a time into a seasonal update.
we might as well
Because
get
it
it
just
out. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just because we might as well get it out of the way. But like, if Zesty said this, he'd be chastised for it. We can only mention this once, but like it's what Wheezy says a lot in this video because I've seen most of it. Wheezy says a lot in this video that Zesty has said in the past, and a lot of it is stuff that Zesty has been criticized for, which is very interesting.
I think what's happened now is who died?
Jaunty keeps having to leave and join again because his internet's shitting himself. It's very
okay. I think what's happened, especially thanks to the summer update, is people are getting really tired. People are very numb to updates in TF2 now because nothing's changing. It's all the same stuff, and people are getting really annoyed by the lack of meaningful updates. And so now it's a much more common sentiment of, oh yeah, we have too many maps, or oh yeah, the goofy novelty of these maps that play like shit isn't a good thing, right? Because we want to actually have a good time and play on these things, and once you engage with the gimmick for more than 3 minutes, it goes stale instantly, and that's not what people want anymore. They want something more meaningful, and now I think the general attitude towards new content has heavily shifted as a result of the summer update. So I think it's a lot more acceptable to say the things that I have said before, and now Wheezy's saying them, and so on and so forth. Because it's something that a lot of people already agreed on. Like a lot of people, like the silent majority, a lot of people already agreed on these things. But if you ever opened your mouth about it, you'd get shit on. But now, because it's like a much larger common sentiment, now it's like normal. It's like a normal sentiment to have, and only like a psychopath will go, well, I like 20 maps a year or 30 maps a year. Or you're just, you look insane by saying that now.
Well, yeah, but on the other hand, I also think that's more of in the TF2 sphere that does talk about things. Whereas I feel like the people who play these games, like people who play the game like casually, they don't actually think about like the quality of what they're playing very often. Like I remember I was in call with Wheezy, and on a whim, I don't remember if this was on my stream or not. I feel like it was. But I said in chat like, hey, what do you guys think of the summer update? And it was like, someone was like, one or two people were like, yeah, this is awesome, this is great, and then one of them was like, and that was it. That was like and I feel like that's representative of the general community response to things in general.
I think you're gonna
You should have started playing Zesty's videos on loop on the voice chat immediately after that, just to educate
like
them.
Brainwashing them, like it's the Clockwork Orange machine.
Yeah.
Just to peel their eyes open, make them watch You Will Not Play on loop for the next 3 weeks.
Exactly.
Clockwork Orange them. Fucking, I had a thought and I lost it. I think there's always going to be a large group of people. I don't think they're the majority anymore. I think there's always going to be a large group of people that are going to be totally content with whatever Valve does to the game. Like they can turn TF2 into like a Super Monkey Ball clone, and then people be like, wow, TF2 is a Super Monkey Ball clone now? Holy shit! Oh my god! And they blow a load the size of a fucking tsunami, and they're happy. But most people that actually like the game as it is, I think the majority of people are having a more sour attitude towards how it's being treated and what we get.
I just hate that there's like 8 maps per update. I'd prefer it more if there's only like 2 or
1 or 2 good ones. Please?
Yeah, and then it'd be like a stronger community thing of like, wow, like everyone has played these maps because there's only 3 of them, so everyone knows it in and out, and we can talk all about like our experiences and like the strategies, as opposed to how it is now, where it's like, I don't know, I don't even know what to discuss about all the new maps because there's just like so many of them, and some people have only played like 1 or 2. Yeah,
or none.
Mm-hmm. Like until
it'd feel like a more cohesive, bigger update, I guess. If it's just like, all right, here's the 2 new maps. Wow, only 2. Like everyone go play them, as opposed to, all right, fuck you, here's 10.
Yeah, I didn't even start playing.
More is better.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
I was going to say, I'm more than confident this has been discussed on here at length, but I haven't seen. What do you guys feel? How would you guys feel about map rotations? And what's the solution to this problem apart from stop adding more maps?
There really isn't one that's going to satisfy everybody, and I think it sucks because we will have no say or control over what maps Valve decides to just remove from the rotation. And like someone could really, really love, I don't know, Embargo, and then Valve goes, well, Embargo's going to be gone for like this season or an indefinite period of time. And no, like you've never been told no by Valve when it comes to content in TF2. You always have access to it. It's like it doesn't just go away. So establishing that this late on is going to be would be a very turbulent idea.
Except for Meet Your Match, but they went back on that like a week later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They
And
instantly
that
left.
was only like 8 years after the game launched. And
That was
even then, they're like,
because
"Oh shit, we have to let people choose."
That was
Well, it
because
was,
Counter-Strike
yeah.
does a similar thing. Because in Counter-Strike, at least for their casual rotation, they tend to have like 2 or 3 community maps in their casual pool, and then they cycle them out like every different update. And then recently, I think some of you have heard about this. One of those recent maps in a recent update had to get removed because of like potentially one of the assets in the map had a slur on it.
Oh,
That,
oh
and it
yeah,
had
another
copyrighted material, like it had references to Stray, like literally a screenshot of like the game. But yeah, that map got removed for a multitude of potential reasons.
Not to bang the quick play drum, but I feel like one of the main things that needs to be changed to fix the map rotation problem is that the map vote needs to be like not shit. And like
it breaks every other game.
Yeah, like servers don't need to be emptying people for no reason, and then one person ends up in the game by themselves in the next match. Because I feel like, on the rare occasion where I'm in a casual server that goes on for like more than 3 games, we do end up playing a wide variety of maps more often than not. Sometimes even maps that I've never played before. But there have been a plethora of times where I have like gone and been like, oh my gosh, I get to play fucking, oh, what was the map? I get to play like Mossy Rock or something that I like don't get to play very often, and I enter the server and it is a 1v2 because everyone has been kicked out, and it's like, this sucks. We need.
Oh no, they haven't been kicked out.
They left on their own accord. Yeah.
But some of them
to re-queue.
No, but some of them literally do leave. Or sorry, some of them do get kicked out by the matchmaker itself. Like they can't.
Well, no, that's because they queued. If it says removed by the match by system, that's because they queued. And then it said, okay, you have to join the new server that we got for you, and you can't cancel it.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as getting actually kicked out unless like
server dies.
Your internet goes out. Yeah.
Yeah, the server can absolutely die due to either just the server being shut down for an innocuous time period or DDoS attacks. That's also a potential risk.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a great solution, but it would mitigate the map bloat problem a little bit if you could only select your game modes, and then once you're in the server, then you could vote on individual maps once you're in to keep the game going.
Yeah,
but
that's what
I mean, that's what kept quick play games, servers rather, full for longer periods of time. But I think the bigger problem with making people stay in the server is just the ridiculous round limits and short timers on these things, where most of your games are lasting under 10 minutes. And so it's like, am I really going to wait 3 minutes to start playing again because I only played for 10 minutes? Or am I going to wait for less than 1 minute? Oh, I'm going to go re-queue. So it's a multifaceted problem in that the map vote blows. So you don't get a lot of map variety because you get 2 other choices or the same one you played on. And then it's the issue of, oh, you were only offered this small nugget of playtime, and so do you want your downtime to be as minimized as possible? Yes, please. I'm just going to re-queue instead of waiting for the reset.
Like
because like the reset wouldn't be a problem. The map, even the current map that we have now would be way less of a problem if games didn't last 6 minutes.
Yeah, and like, but also just like put the vote, have it like the RTD system, or put the vote during the game at some point, so that way people aren't jump scared by the results screen and then like, well, I had no impact on that, and then they just leave. Like, just have it where they've already invested a vote into the map or something. You know, like do something other than the current thing is bad. We just most changes would be.
Oh,
better.
it is.
The most changes.
No, it is 100%.
Most changes would be not roll the dice. Fucking RTV chat. Not roll the dice. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. My fault. But yeah, do rock the vote. That'd be better.
No, I agree. And the map vote where you just select it as you play is just a much more streamlined thing. And as you said, it gets people invested. Like, oh, we already voted on the next map, so it's like, okay, I know what's coming. I'm going to stay now. Instead of like, and that's something else too. Is like, okay, you vote on the next map, you know it's coming, and so you can either leave because you know the next map's not going to be one you want, which usually doesn't happen because it's an ongoing game, so you're already invested in what's happening. But then because you know it's coming and you're like, fuck it, I'll stay. It just keeps servers populated after the resets if you have a map that happens as you play. and not afterwards, where it's like, surprise, it's the same map or these two that are dog shit. Okay, bye bye. You don't want either of them? Later. Server's empty now.
Yeah. We're like, okay, I don't think this could be implemented because I think they'd fuck it up. But I think a really cool thing, like in an ideal world, would be to have the winning team have more of an impact on what map gets chosen than the losing team.
That's not fair.
No.
What's your reasoning behind this?
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it would be cool. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Put down the mic. We're good.
Oh, okay.
I win this game so that way I can play embargo.
That's a very quick way to make half the server leave.
Well, yeah, but it's better than everyone leaving.
Well, why not just have everyone's vote be the same and everyone stays instead of giving more weight to one team or the other?
Yeah,
or how about I have an idea? What if there's some sort of Mario Kart or like what is it? Isn't it in like Mario Party or like if you're winning or no, you know like Mario 3D World where if like you win the level you get the most points, then in the next level you get like the crown.
Yeah.
What if there's something like that in casual where it's like the more games that you stay for, you get some sort of like little cosmetic thing to incentivize people to stay in the server for longer.
Idling.
Oh, you're a good boy.
No, but have it based off of like number of kills or
What?
something, or like number of
What did
points.
Zesty? What the fuck did you just say?
I said, oh, you're a good boy. You get the good boy crown for staying in the server.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Just
I
like a
did hear you
little,
correct.
like a little symbol next to your name. Be like, you're a good boy. You've gotten like 100 kills in total on the server throughout
put, like,
all
a
the
star.
map changes. So like a
Put,
little
like a star
tracker.
or something.
Yeah, with good
Yeah.
noodle stars.
I think there should be.
it sucks.
There should be.
it sucks so much.
I think there.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say. I think because my idea with the winning, like I think it's cool to add a somewhat meaningless but like meaningful enough cosmetic difference between the winning and losing team. That's what my idea came out. But then when I said it, I was like, oh no, that's probably a stupid idea. So that's why I didn't defend it at all.
It frustrates me because like this problem of getting people to stay in servers just didn't exist before Meet Your Match. Like the fact that we even need to entertain the idea of giving like a good boy badge for staying in a fucking server when this just wasn't a problem before.
It would be interesting if
all
you
the
had.
suggestions are we're assuming that casual is here to stay.
Well,
Yeah,
if
If we don't
I
make that
know.
assumption, then the conversation is over. The answer is just bring back quick play.
No, I know. I just
And it's
hate
also like imagine this is like a negligible difference for most people, but like imagine if your kill streak carried over between games. That'd be kind of interesting.
sure.
That would be an incentive for more people than you'd think, actually.
I think people would care about it like because people end with like 25 kill streak and it would certainly make for like some good YouTube content as people try to get like 1,000 kill streak between like 10 games or something. But no, that's like a relatively small thing. I think just adding little things or dominations. Thank you, Nivolai in chat. Dominations carrying
That'd
over
be
between
cool,
games
yeah.
would be really cool. Or duels, multi-game duels would be cool. Man,
Yeah, I
can you
like the
imagine
idea
if
of
this
that,
game
actually.
was like managed and good? That'd be crazy. Every time I think about like, oh man, it'd be really cool if they did this thing that like incentivized people to talk to each other and like hang out. I just get sad. Like I played sledding game on stream and I was like, man, the fucking social stuff in this game is so good. Obviously, I don't want like there to be like fucking cornhole in TF2, but like just like give little things that incentivize people to hang out and like make relationships with each other. And it's like,
Oh,
Oh,
relationship.
Oh, well.
that's not what
that turns south.
anyways.
All for nothing but love of the game. Now, I ask you, as a TF2 player, if you had to blindly make a tour consisting of missions from either of these two domains, which one would you trust to have the best content available? Ideally, there wouldn't need to be a choice, and there's definitely some overlap between well-beloved community missions and what's at the tippy top of the workshop trending tab, but not as much as there really should be. A massive chunk of the most popular workshop maps began production no earlier than the date of the blog post announcement, and we can see that novelty effect at play, with new robot concepts, new tank models, and
This is rough. Like
I mean, yeah, this is the game at play here, where you're having to introduce flashy new shiny keys for people to grasp at and go, "Whoa, it's so cool! Look at the steamroller tank! Oh, zoink, Scoob! It's a big yellow and black striped tank!" And then everyone flips out about it and goes, "Look, they put Skibbity Toilet on a fucking tank and it gets a whole bunch of upvotes." But then the map blows because remember, like Bloop said, if Bloop was here, I'd glaze him as hard as possible. They make the content to get your attention. And the more attention it gets, the more votes it gets, which means it gets thrust into Eric's face and then gets put in the game for a paycheck.
I personally, I see no issue with adding new things for MVM specifically, so long as A, it's in line with the existing content, and B, it's there for a reason. So like when I was playing community maps, MVM maps with Wheezy, one of them had like a bunch of changes with the tanks. But it makes sense to do that because taking out the tanks is one of the most boring parts of playing MVM. Like you just have your pyro babysit it for like a minute or two and it sucks. But then in these community servers, it'd be like, oh, the tank's on the ceiling. So as you're following it, you have to like be mindful of the map geometry and like not fall into like a pit or something. Just like a very small change that makes it so much more engaging.
I think that's fine. Like I think that's totally fine. Like having new things to make the game mode more engaging or to spice up traditionally very boring parts of the game mode, that's perfectly acceptable. I'm not arguing against that. I'm just pointing out that like the flashy new toys in this that are, you know, they're the attention grabbers, right? Yeah. That's what I see when they do these things, especially like, you know, this crazy helicopter or what have you.
Also like there has not, I don't know, maybe I'm a curmudgeon or I'm becoming a curmudgeon, but I feel like there hasn't been enough done with the base MVM stuff for it to justify like putting new shit in the game. I'm talking about like not in the community domain. I'm not familiar with that, but I'm like in the base MVM like set of maps that we have currently. Like there's so much more that you could do with that, and that hasn't been done yet.
Dude, that's the thing.
And I feel like we don't really need more shit.
Dude, that's the thing, Lucid, is like the community has already stretched the base MVM stuff so far and has made already so much amazing stuff that like it's already there. It's ready. And Weezy's going to get into this because I watched this on my stream already. Like he's going to get into it. Like the community's already made really, really good stuff with just base MVM and not incorporating that much new shit.
Yeah.
Right? So like it's there. It's done. Valve just has to pick it.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. Do we want to add? Well, we want to take like a little break to add like something to the bingo card because I feel like we could add.
I forgot we have this going on too. Let's add something. Let's add.
Put gas pass or nerf.
Why don't we just add something we just spoke about? Let's add like a new tank type.
Oh sure, that's good. That's good. I'm.
Is this for things we actually think are realistic or just like stupid out of left field?
I want to ask. I want us to try and get. I want us to try and hit. Like I want us to try and get it like blackout. That's the goal.
All right, then put gas pass or nerf.
Are you serious?
Do you really think they're gonna make balance changes like that?
I don't think so. I think there's like a 10% chance. I would say.
Maybe.
Like, definitely not
it's
likely,
possible.
but I think there's a sliver of a chance because the like MVM core player base has been requesting that for what, like 7 years?
Since the damn thing got its mechanics, I'd imagine.
Also for bug fixes that at this point are just kind of like part of the meta, like air blasts knocking away giants and the scorch shot knocking back at all.
Well, do you think they're going to fix those?
I think that's way more likely because those are just.
You know what? I'm on the side of you. I'm on the side of you, man. I think that we will actually see something that resembles a balance change, either in the form of a bug fix or an intentional nerf. I think I'm on your side. I think we will see something like that.
People in chat have been spamming like more so than like anything. People have been spamming like the Aussie drop rate is bugged. What do you guys think about that?
Guaranteed.
I don't think Valve is gonna. The last thing Valve is going to fuck up is the money making. I don't think it's going to happen. That's like the first thing. Yeah. That's the first thing they're going to make sure is airtight before anything else.
But you don't think it's going to be bugged?
I think it's a very low chance of them fucking up the drop rate.
Okay.
I think like it will be bugged is the prediction.
Yeah, it will be bugged.
Oh, I thought we were saying that it is currently bugged because it is. Because I haven't gotten an Aussie yet.
No,
No.
as in we'll have Crate Depression 2.0.
It's bugged. I haven't got it yet.
Where's my Aussie?
Thank you, franchise, for the 5. I appreciate it. Mwah. Okay. Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't know. They fucked up similar things in the past, but I do feel like this is so important, and they have already said that they're testing things to make sure this isn't as like get it out as quickly as possible, as much of that update as possible. Like I feel like they're gonna try and make sure
The
this
chances are very low, but not zero.
No, I think it could happen.
Zero chance.
Like if
They could probably make it so that like the new Aussies are, if we're assuming there's new Aussies, are like untradeable for the first week, just to make sure everything's like smooth and sound. And then worst case scenario, if we get like the Crate Depression 2.0, then we already have the solution already. Is just so they're untradeable. Enjoy your like free Aussies, I guess.
I want to extend my neck here, and I might play the villain in this and just suggest like bad things that I think have a high chance of happening.
Okay.
I think, can we put on the board new longest tour, because we're going to get a tour that's like, what's the longest tour currently, like 6 missions? Are we going to get
Like
7?
8?
Are we going to get an 8 one?
We
Yeah.
have 8. 8's the longest, as far as I know.
So okay. Oh, someone's cracking a cold one. I think
That'd be me.
I think new longest tour. I almost feel that's guaranteed. I don't
How
think
about
we'll
could
get a
we-
new shortest
tweak
one.
that?
I have
Could we
no
tweak that
reference
into
for
a
it.
new type of wave 666 of just a single mega long wave?
Interesting.
Like
I'd
a
be
new
fine with
long-
that.
That's what I'm
wave?
really hoping for. I really want another wave 666. That's my favorite MVM.
I don't
mission.
know. I have no reference for how likely or unlikely that would be. Because on one hand, it's like novel.
But it's so iconic. I
Yeah.
feel like, and it's around Halloween, anyways. I feel like it's a shoe-in.
It's like a new
I'm seeing a
longest
lot of
wave.
people in chat. Seeing a lot of people in
Wave
chat
6,
saying that we'll
7.
get a bunch. 667.
Six,
No,
seven.
not those numbers. No.
6, 7.
I mean, honestly, they did Wave 666, so we're gonna get a Christmas
Wave
version.
999. Do Wave 999.
I'll just do a new big wave. That's what we'll call this square.
New big wave.
New big wave.
A lot of people in chat are saying that we're going to get a bunch of robot reskins again, like with Robotic Boogaloo. What do we think?
I don't see that happening.
I think they already learned their lesson of, wow, no one wants this shit.
I
think the only people who
like
get
that's
the
not
robot hats are people who want a cheaper version of an unusual, like
Yeah.
the Tyrant Helm. The robot version in unusual is way cheaper. So
Okay,
The
wait.
problem is
that's
they
like
weren't,
the only
the
case.
original robot versions weren't creative enough. There's some gems out of the original batch. So like the one for Pyro that turns his head into like a light bulb, which granted at the
filamental?
time was very like art style breaking, but I don't know. That's just like such an iconic Pyro cosmetic to me, like the light bulb. I don't know. I just feel like every time I'd watch like Highlander footage, all the Pyros always had that light bulb for some reason.
What, the filament?
It's just like a very yeah.
yeah, the filamental.
Yeah.
And then there's the non-robot themed one, which is the airtight arsonist, or what was it called again? The apparition, the arsonist apparition, I think.
Something like that. I'd
It's a
also
ghost
add
head.
with the idea of iconic robot hats. You know, obviously you have a Givus that can be widely obtained in unusual, even though it's
That's true. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
not
galvanized
quite
Givus.
standard. Is that the most expensive robot hat overall, or is that?
No,
okay, so that leads
surely
me into
not.
that's what I want to suggest is are we assuming that there are going to be cosmetics, like
I don't think there will
non-Australian
be.
cosmetics? You
I
think
would
that they're going to
say
be new
it's
new hats and new
impossible.
crate or whatever?
I don't think so.
You don't think so, Zesty? What do you think?
Nah.
We
dead.
unfortunately
He's
Zesty
fucking dead.
Jesus has
Oh my
died.
gosh, he's
Yeah.
Alan.
No, not again.
Alan. No.
What?
Do you think the MvM update's going to have cosmetics?
Yeah, they're gonna add an orange hat.
Someone
Okay,
bang
thank you,
some
Alan.
symbols together to reenact his presence. We got it.
Hang on. Let me that's
Alan's
not
gonna
loud
make me
enough. Hang
cry.
on.
Was that
Let me
rude?
get
I'm
like
sorry.
Hang on.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, top quality opinions as always.
Sinos in chat said, "Really now, an orange hat? Interesting."
How quaint! This vexes me.
this vexes me. Okay, so I feel like we should put a prediction for if there are or aren't. Are we going with there are no new non-Australian cosmetics? Okay, I'm gonna add.
Do we throw wall paints in there, or is that a different beast?
Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen like at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm still pretty confident on that we'll get an 8-ticket mission. I'm still quite confident on that, but I'm more than happy to leave that be.
Yeah, I think the big wave is probably a more safe pick in that regard.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to this. We'll keep going in the video. We'll move on to the next row in a bit. Zesty, wake up!
He's probably getting lunch.
He just ate like right before stream.
Yeah, he needs more.
No, we'll push on without him. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy.
Models and new aesthetic features being touted as worthwhile selling points to just.
This is not TF2. I'm not usually one of these people. This is not this. What the fuck am I looking at? This cannot be a real. This is what the fuck. This is BioShock.
What's set in the Cold War?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's BioShock or like Red Alert.
I'm
like
just
Command and
thrown off
Conquer Red
because
Alert.
there's an alcohol company that uses that exact
Heineken?
a red star exactly
It's
like
Heineken,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little bit thrown off.
Smirnoff.
It's
Like,
Wait, do they
thank
both
you,
have a red star?
Commander.
No, you're fucking with me, Alan.
I don't know.
Yeah, Smirnoff
I'm
doesn't
trying
have
I
a
look
red
at this map, right? I look at this map and I just think of Tim Curry going, I'm going to the one place that isn't corrupted by capitalism. Space!
It's too late for him. Elon Musk has already made it there.
Justify their inclusion. To be clear, I'm not shitting on workshoppers for doing this. Making the brochure a curiosity magnet is a part of the job. But there's simply no getting around the fact that many of these are 2-month-old maps created by people who have little to no experience in designing MvM missions. I played a lot of these more popular maps, and they're fine. Not amazing, not overwhelmingly terrible, just fine. But for a game mode that's had years upon years upon years of community-centric iteration, we can do a lot better than fine. Hell, a lot of the front page submissions don't even have a single mission bundled alongside.
Oh.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah, you kind of need that,
I think
guys.
they're different beasts, though. 'Cause,
Wait, so, okay.
mission design.
Wait, so he's saying that like all of these are like conceptual. They're not like actually made.
Well, the
Yeah,
maps
they
are
make
made,
the map-
but they
the
have
maps
not
and the
designed
missions
the
are
missions.
separate.
Yeah, they don't have the missions.
Like
so
the waves of bots haven't been like programmed.
Oh,
it's
that's-
just the map layout.
Oh, that's rough.
I guess assuming Valve would be doing that, which I don't think they ever
no,
made
they're
clear.
No. They said in the blog post they're looking for both maps and missions.
That's rough.
Oof.
Them.
Yeah,
You
like
quite
we
literally
said.
cannot playtest.
Sorry.
Like we said, making MVM maps is a lot more effort because you have to make the map layout and make sure that plays well. You have to make it look good as well, and then you have to design the waves of bots and making sure that that's all fine and dandy. It's a lot of work, and I don't think the mappers or Valve anticipated like, oh, this is actually a lot more work than we thought it would be. What are we gonna do?
Oopsie poopsie.
We're gonna delay.
We did a
the
fucky
MVM
bucky.
update. It will come out in July of 2027,
Oh, I can't wait. I'll be done
and there
by
will
then.
be no YouTube content in the meantime.
The maps.
No.
There is no greater indication that you cannot and should not build an update off of page 1 workshop submissions than that. Is it possible we get some good missions out of these maps? Sure, but why the fuck are we rolling the dice? Why not simply reach out to the people who have gone through the multi-year-long proving grounds of creating well-respected and widely adored community?
Welcome back, Zesty.
Step away.
Zesty, we finished the first row of the bingo card. Would you like to see?
Nice. Read it out to me.
New tank type, gas passer nerf, general bug fixes, new beag wave, and no new cosmetics. We all agreed that there would not be any new cosmetics. Like there wouldn't be any.
So does that also include Australians?
No. Not we're not talking about Australians.
Just hats.
Just
Okay.
like
Just
there
like
won't be new
robot. We
hats
think-
or like war paints
like
or
no
anything.
No
robot
cosmetic
hats.
case, in other words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
like no
all right.
robotic boogaloo too.
Yeah.
All right, I could see that. I could agree with that.
Yeah. And then we moved on, and Wheezy's talking about how the new front page things don't have missions. Front page maps don't have missions. It's not play tested. It's bad. It's in a bad way.
missions for, again, nothing but passion and personal fulfillment. The people who have maintained quality standards on par or even surpassing Valve's own original mission lineup, which has resulted in events like Potato.tf campaigns having the positive reputations that they do. This well-established quality standard is literally the reason why people like me were asking for a community update. The talent has all curated.
How likely do you think it is that they go to Potato.tf as opposed to the front page of the workshop?
Slim to none. I think they're aware that the Potato.tf stuff exists, considering the previous TF Connect streams. So maybe they know they're there, but I don't know.
Also, in like 2019, remember there was like a little stint with the badges. Like Valve put a pause on new badges getting added to the game.
Yeah.
They were in talk with like the Potato TF people about that.
Oh, really?
Mm.
You know, I actually think it's quite likely. I think, especially the worse the missions are on the workshop, which, you know, I know they don't give much thought to it other than that, but I do think they might look elsewhere to see what other people are saying.
Well, it makes you wonder if that's one of the reasons for the major delay, or like we have too much work, is like they picked a bunch of maps maybe that don't have missions, and now they have to make them, or they have to talk to the creators and like twist their arm to get them to make them, or you know, it causes pause, and you wonder that if they had to do that, would they just switch, or would they hard commit to more work for no reason? I wonder.
I think that makes it more likely that they might go elsewhere to Potato.tf, because, you know, what's easier, doing the work yourself or finding someone who's already done it?
Yeah, I feel like it could go either way. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's more likely they just go to the workshop, but I don't know what the percentage on that is. I don't know how much more likely it is. And Wheezy makes this point in this video, but I do feel like his video does have an impact on that, potentially. So we will see, I suppose.
You just gotta harness it. The fact that Valve are referencing they have a mountain of shit to playtest could plausibly indicate
I forgot he said that, my fault.
They're aware of this, but you can never be too sure nowadays. Do they even have a team of 6 people ready to test them at the headquarters? I highly doubt it. I can't guarantee that Valve will change their selection criteria, but goddammit, I'm gonna work with the cards we're given and try to play the best hand we possibly can. So I'm gonna drop some well-established, very palatable MvM maps that aren't just enjoyed by me, but MvM players of any status. New or old, veteran or noob, most people have a good time on these ones. You don't even have to take my word for it, just go play them on Potato.tf if you're interested. Also, a quick addendum to my last video, while I do think a 6-mission tour...
He's gonna drop... Where did he drop them?
Well,
is he about to talk about them, or...?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, he is.
He's just doing a preamble.
Oh, okay.
Also, I will say I like this map because it looks like Hydro. That is all.
Oh, it really does, doesn't it?
It does look like Hydro.
Would be a fine option. A lot of the submitted mission difficulty...
I hope that we get a lot of the new missions that just look like other maps, but now they're MvM. I think that would be... If not a little unoriginal, I think I would take unoriginal over like bad or new for the sake of it.
Unoriginal over novelty.
Yeah, I'd rather have unoriginal but good over novel, but oh my god.
I'd rather something safe but plays well. Safe but plays well.
These are actually relatively in line with their Valve counterparts.
Zesty, are you eating Arby's?
What?
Are you eating Arby's, Zesty?
Yeah.
I've heard Mr. Krabs likes Arby's, but we don't have
Spinakis in chat know that you were eating Arby's.
Ooh, Arby's!
That's crazy.
No, it's a protein bar.
So much.
Oh, okay.
I'm not having Arby's for breakfast.
I kind of wish I had Arby's right now. Real shit.
Due to this, we're probably in for a higher percentage of advanced community missions as opposed to intermediate ones, which does bump up the average completion time quite a bit. Based on that context, I think a 5-mission tour is the actual preferred sweet spot for a community MvM update. With that out of the way, here are some great contenders.
Okay,
First up, we have Sequoia. Definitely one of the more liked community MvM maps.
Have you guys played this?
What?
No.
I have.
It just looks like the average competitive map where everything's just green.
Well, it's like a foresty area.
Why is the Parthenon
Looks like
there?
Swiftwater.
Why is the Parthenon?
From what I remember, I played it a while ago. I think it's like an overgrown, like, little town or something.
It's pretty cool. Why is the Parthenon there? I really want to. This is important to me. Why is the Parthenon there?
I think that's maybe where the bots spawn. Maybe it's Roam Vision.
Yeah, it's Roam Vision. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. That is an explanation. That works.
Yeah,
Looks
Roam Vision
amazing. Has a really expansive sky
tank into a Pantheon.
Yeah.
box, a lot of room to run around in without things feeling big just for the sake of being big. There's one gate on the map, and while it doesn't change the spawn point of the robots, it gives them a much quicker route to the bomb site if not properly defended. Because it's a larger map, you're able to beef up the robots and not get insta-dragged to the hatch, so there's a lot of potential for really interesting mission concepts here. After that, we have Underground, probably my own personal favorite community MvM.
Have you guys played on this one?
No.
Nah.
I'm not playing on a single one of these maps he mentions.
Okay, cool.
Map.
You can just keep going.
Underground
People
is a
might
funny name because I think of Sonic Underground.
Look at the singular
That's it.
cave
That's all I have to
entrance
say.
and think it's
Well,
another
their
big
mother will be
rock,
found,
and while they
so-
are thematically comparable, I think this one blows it out of the water. The front lines have two different spawn points, so you can't mindlessly turn your brain off unless you get flanked from the left. Outside of that, this map just has
Yeah, I would
everything.
like actually challenging MvM missions and tours.
Do you think they're
Please.
unchallenging just because we've played them, for so long, or is it just, were they unchallenging to begin with?
Like, inevitably, metas will be figured out, but I would like at least one additional one that's still challenging, even when the meta is figured out.
How would you do that? How would you do that?
I mean,
though?
if that happens, then the average unorganized pubbers are gonna get like totally stomped on wave one.
Yeah, it's kind of hard
Which
to
you could argue
have
is
that
their
difficulty.
fault because then it's like,
So-
why are you queuing for expert if you suck?
So, like, the way to strike a good balance is the expert mission we have now, the one that's just three missions. Like, they're more difficult, but there's fewer of them, right? I think that's a good balance to strike. Where like it's like this is for a more coordinated group, and there's fewer of them, so there's like there's more incentive to dive into those, right? For people who know what they're doing.
I think
'cause you can grind them more.
Well, I think it would be interesting to have like a mission that is like put to the side as that is the hard mission. Like that's like the lingering will, to use Kingdom Hearts terminology. That's the super boss of MvM. Like that's the hard one. That's
kind of what Wave 666 was. It's been so long that everyone has it figured out, which is why I want Wave 667.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Wave 666 literally has its own difficulty. It's nightmare difficulty.
It's supposed to be.
I've thought more about that as this has gone on. I think the idea of like a Wave 667 is more likely than I'm willing to admit.
Yeah,
I think that's.
I hope it
yeah.
happens. I think that'd be cool. It's cool to
It'll
see.
be funny.
I enjoy when developers acknowledge that the community has something they've done figured out, so they just upgrade it to make it harder. Like with this is a weird example, but like with FNAF, as like the secrets that the way to unlock the secrets gets crazier and crazier with every release. I think that's cool.
Take me back to the days when all you had to do was go to scottgames.com and brighten the page.
Yeah.
I miss that actually.
And now it's
feel
like,
like
do you know cryptography? You're gonna learn.
There's an entry cap now. Yeah, we used to
Yeah.
read through source codes.
Yeah.
Different levels of high ground, some more compact areas, some more open ones. The scale of the map is perfect. Even the background gives off an extremely isolated atmosphere. Almost every mission
Yeah, this map looks really cool.
I've played on this map would be perfect additions to the game. This one is a no-brainer inclusion. Next up, Steep. This one is definitely more linear than the other two, but I think that gives it a much more of a classic Valve vibe. Instead of heavily dispersing players, everyone's a lot more coalesced together, and that allows for massive team fights everywhere throughout the map. And the tanks forcing the entire team back by necessity is something that you don't see a lot of on other MvM maps. It can sometimes fall into decoy syndrome where everyone's just camping the front, but I think having a more tight map added into a tour provides some much needed variety. And when you get pushed back, almost every pathway being a choke point just resets those team fights ASAP. It doesn't hurt that shoving bots off.
We need to stop mentioning Wave 667 because people get chat. You making me giggle.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
It's gonna happen. I'm on the boat now.
Someone said the bite of 6-7. It's just like
For fuck's sake.
FNAF 6-7. Oh shit!
Make it stop.
All right, Zesty, what do you have against children having fun?
I don't like. I
He's
hate
an
kids.
old man.
You hate kids. That's new.
I hate kids.
Oh my gosh, why are you a teacher?
I don't teach kids.
Oh shit! That's how you get around it. That's one of those loopholes.
I teach young adults.
Are they better? Do you prefer them?
No.
Mentally, are they any different though?
Yeah,
there's no way out.
Yeah, no, you just hate people. It's okay, Zesty. You
I do. I hate every living thing that moves or breathes except my cat
You hate it when people laugh at me.
What
laugh
about your
at
dog?
numbers.
and my girlfriend. Those two things.
You hate when people laugh
What about
at
your dog,
numbers.
Zesty?
You put your cat over your girlfriend.
I plead the fifth.
The hill.
Jokes.
You know, in Japan, those things might be one and the same.
Interesting. Science
The
has gone
most
too far.
satisfying environmental kill in the game either. It's the simplest map of the bunch, but I'd love to see this one included with a decently hard mission.
I'm below Zesty's girlfriend on the totem pole chat. I don't know if you've been able to figure this out, but I don't.
That was worth pausing the video
Zesty
for.
does like his cat and his girlfriend more than me.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of classic Valve, next up we've got Cliffside. I'm not sure if Valve would ever choose this one because A, it heavily borrows from Coal Town's aesthetic, which will lose it points in the novelty category, and B, it almost feels embarrassing having this one and Coal Town in the same game. Cliffside is just a better map in every single way. They're not even comparable despite having the same coat of paint. The terrain is very interesting, there are a lot of cool places to set up on. Take everything I said about underground and Control V it here. After that, we've got Quetzal, an Aztec ruins map that reminds me a lot of a mix between...
Isn't
This map's
Quetzal the
cool.
name of a Pokemon?
No,
No.
What's the
that's
otter?
like a thing from
otter-
like
the
like
otter
from
from
like Mexican lore.
No,
No, that's Floatzel.
Oh, float. Thank you. I could not for the right. I was like, I know that there's a Pokemon that sounds like this.
Yeah.
Aren't you thinking of like the bird?
No. Floats. I was
Isn't
thinking of
like a bird,
Floatzel.
it's like Quetzalcoatl something.
Oh, there's a bird called Zartu, which is
No,
similar.
that's very much not what I was thinking of. It's an
Yeah, there's a
animal in
weasel called
Central
Floatzel.
America. What did you, Lister? What did you say Quetzal was?
It's some like Mexican thing. That's
Quetzal's
as far
a
as I
bird.
know. Like
Yeah.
the Aztecs.
Like, do you have any more? Hold on, I'll just Google it. It's fine. You're
Does
dead to me.
anyone in chat have anything remotely related to an education and could inform us?
Well, Quetzalcoatl is the name of a was it Mayan or Incan god, and so that's been shortened to Quetzal.
No,
to
the Quetzal. No,
the
the
map
Quetzal
name.
is a bird.
the
Isn't the
Quetzal.
Quetzalcoatl a dragon?
Yes,
I think
like a
they all share the same name for the same origin. Yeah.
It's pronounced Quetzal.
Because
No, it's
Lucoa-
not.
Oh yeah, the Quetzal's a bird. It's very pretty.
It's a good bird. This is a good wood. Are these native
Interesting.
to? These are native. Oh yeah, so these are found in Guatemala and Mexico. Okay.
I'm a bit jealous.
The
We've
more
only
you
got
know-
Philippines over here.
Don't say we don't teach you guys things in on UFR.
Absolutely.
There is also the Quetzalcoatlus, which is a type of pterosaur.
I thought you said
Wow.
So we
a
were all right
terrorist.
then.
What did you say?
Quetzal, it's a Quetzalcoatlus.
What
type
is
of
it? What
pterodon.
is it? It's a type of what?
It's a dinosaur.
Oh, a
dinosaur.
dinosaur. Why did I hear terrorist? Whatever. It's fine.
Sounds
in
like a you
Egypt
problem,
and Lazarus, mostly in regards to the stone monuments in tandem with the cave torches. It pushes the envelope a bit, but that's not really important. What actually matters is how well the map plays, and Quetzal plays fantastic. The map is open enough to where your whole
This one's on the line for me, art style wise. I know Wee's not an art style Andy, as he puts it, but this one's on the line because it gives me like the Odyssey question of like, why are we in Mexico? But it is. Like, I guess it's close enough to New Mexico.
This one is the only one I've
looks
actually, played so far, and I think in game it's fine. I don't think it's doing justice just the various bits that are being shown here, but I understand the concern.
I don't think it looks any more different from like Lazarus or any of the Jungle Inferno maps we've gotten.
Really?
So
I think
I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
those look a little bit closer. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid.
Let me get Lazarus TF2.
Like I think Mercenary Park looks
it-
closer to TF2 than this. It has more. I guess it's because it looks more like science-y in the way in like sci-fi, but under the veneer of a different kind of building, and that's very TF2.
I mean,
Whereas I don't get
here's
that
a
impression from
screenshot
here.
of Lazarus. Here's a screenshot of Lazarus, and they look pretty similar.
Yeah, this one probably pushes it. I was thinking of Mercenary Park as being, yeah. I guess we have already
No,
jumped the shark.
Mercenary Park is more concrete and like industrial. That is in the jungle. This is all like Aztec. So, meh.
Whole team can spread out, but close enough to where you can.
Zesty, what do you think about the way this map looks?
I'm not a big fan of the jungle aesthetic in general for TF2. I don't really like maps like Borneo or Brazil, any of the ones added in Jungle Inferno for that matter. The way Mercenary Park gets away with it because a lot of it is spent inside or in a more enclosed area where you have less of that greenery. TF2 works the best aesthetically when you're and this is in reference to a green environment, is a map like Yukon. Yukon's like about as far as you want to get
that's what I was thinking immediately
into
with
greenery.
Yukon.
Yeah, because it's still, because like the game takes place in the in flyover states, the American Midwest, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And when you get too far removed from that environment, then it feels less and less like TF2, in my opinion.
What do you think about the one that was added in the summer update that I'm forgetting the name of? The one that we really like playing on.
Could you be any less specific?
There is a map that looks like it was Jungle Inferno that was added in the most recent update in TF2.
I have to go look. Hold on.
Conifer, thank you, chat. Conifer, I appreciate it, Jared. Oh no, it's Fulgur. It's Fulgur. It wasn't Conifer. It was Fulgur.
Fulgur is
picture. I don't remember what it looks like.
Yeah, Fulgur strikes a good balance too. It's you spend a lot of it around a rocky cliffside or inside the facilities, and you don't get a lot of the jungle aesthetic. It teeters closer towards like OG Hydro, where it's like mostly a facility and less of the natural environment around you. Yeah. And also a map like Junction. So I think aesthetically, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I like Fulgur as well. I think Fulgur is one of the best maps we've gotten since 2015 or whenever. Like overall, I really like Fulgur.
It plays really well.
Especially, I agree.
It's fun to be on both attack and defense, and any attack defend map that manages to do that is automatically amazing in my book.
Yeah,
yep, agreed.
I had a friend of mine. He's, from what I understand, he's basically the second in command at Black Wonder. So he just gave me 2 free servers for life, and I really appreciate that. And on the lead up to the summer update, I basically streamed once a week, and we'd test out lots of different maps and rotations. Fulgur was really good, but the favorite map I tested was one called was it called something like oil spill or something like that? Does anyone know the workshop map with the cars going around the King of the Hill control point? If I say that, does anyone know what I'm talking about?
No, not me.
It's just a really good map. Long story short, I felt cheated when it didn't get added. And I'm not a fan of which is, I'm so sorry, I'm not good with TF2 map names. The oil rig map that coats you in the gasoline effect when you cap the point. What's that one
the
called?
new one?
Yeah.
Blowout?
I am not a fan of Blowout. I don't think the capping team should be punished.
Yeah, I don't like the gimmicks. I don't think you need gimmicks like that to make your map interesting.
Well, my overall point being, there were some really solid maps on the workshop leading up, but I definitely agree that novelty was chosen this time around. It's a really big shame, though, because I don't think they'll ever be added.
Well, yeah, it's like, we don't have a map on a boat yet. Let's do that. And it's like, we did that. Cool. And it's like, well, no one will ever play on it again, so I don't know.
Mercs, go to Seattle.
Do we put
go
on
to Starbucks?
Do we put on the board we're going to get an MvM mission on the boat or something?
Well, actually, that just reminded me of something. You just reminded me a long time ago, I played on this one community MvM map that was like an oil rig in the middle of the ocean. And I wish I could remember the name, but I vividly remember just loving the look. It was very like moody. It was like almost nighttime. So it was like kind of dark, and it was rainy, and the map was just like a square. So it was very like it kind of felt like I was playing COD Zombies, just in the sense that it's like you kind of had to frantically move from point to point, and it wasn't linear of like, oh, you start at the front, but then you slowly get pushed back. I wish I could remember the name. Maybe it's literally just oil rig. That's what people in chat.
Yeah, people in chat are spamming oil rig.
I hope Wheezy brings that up because I loved that map so much.
Zesty proposal. CTF Seattle. On one end of the map is a Starbucks. On the other end of the map is a Dunkin' Donuts. And the two coffee shops war by playing Capture the Flag.
Or capture the Fent because it's two teams of homeless people battling it out in the streets.
It's a briefcase full of
Will Al Pacino be there?
No, he won't. He will not be part of the Dunkin' Donuts team.
Oh, I found
you understood my joke.
I thought you were referencing Dunkaccino. Were you not referencing Dunkin'?
So anyone in chat who's interested.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, you were referencing.
I'm on Team Duncan.
Chase down any robots on the layers below you. There's a lot of see-through cover that allows you to track robot travel paths while still remaining.
That's so stupid.
Want to play CTF? Capture the Fent? Yeah, no, that would be good.
Holy shit!
No, we've already jumped the shark in so many ways. That would be that'd be the room of TF2 maps where it's like so bad that it's good. I'd play it.
Capture the Fent.
I would put that.
My God.
I don't even care what the map looks like.
Yeah.
If we're playing Capture the Flag with fentanyl, I'd put that above like Embargo, Venice, Wattville. Don't put it in.
I feel like that would make more sense as like a player destruction map, like because like you just get a bunch of, if you have the most fentanyl, you just have like the passive buff.
You have a passive buff. You just shoot really fast and shit. No, it's
you lose your buff, you start to bleed.
It's arena. Yeah. It's arena, but at the end, the last person standing, they do like the competitive like podium that they do from competitive mode, but it's just a dude doing fentanyl. It's your class doing hard crack or whatever. That would be good.
Jesus.
Safe from damage. The branching paths, multiple layers, and tank breaking through mid in a similar vein to Rottenburg makes this map a lot of fun. Easily one of the best community maps. Add this one too. Next up we have Calico, which is very close.
That is not how you say that name.
Calico?
That is not how you say that. Who the fuck? Who pronounces that word that way? What's wrong with it? Did he do that for algorithm points? I have to message him. This is actually bothering me.
How do you pronounce the word?
Get his ass on the stream.
Gonna roast him for it.
Who the fuck? Just Calico?
Whilst you're messaging,
He said Calico, did he?
Yeah. Whilst you're messaging him, I can stall for time if you like. I can talk about homeless people.
Sure, go for it.
Because we don't have a Dunkin' Donuts over here. We don't have that, but we do have Starbucks, and we do have homeless people. And I was relating to that because I went to Cornwall recently, which is like the very tip of England, and they've got a ton of homeless people there. You can kill them, no one cares. I had steel cap boots, hammer in each hand. I was doing 4 at once. It was magnificent. I've become a Cornish legend. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program.
I need to show chat. This is what I sent. Okay, I'll let you guys know how it goes. This is
Buddy.
This is
What's wrong with you?
This is just like the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, why Calico? Calico, like it's the ColecoVision. The old ass fucking remote controller. That's oh man, that like actually makes me irrationally angry that he said that. I hope he did it for algorithm points, so he's not just like a lobotomite. Anyways,
to the top of the workshop right now, and I think it is well deserved.
Like, have you noticed people have started mispronouncing words, so people will comment that they mispronounce the word? Have you guys?
Is that
noticed
really a
this?
thing people do?
Like, what? I am certain that there's a person who's like American.
Seriously?
There's an American person who I watch who pronounces Mario. And I know
a lot of people say Mario.
He's a boomer.
Yeah,
Boomers
but
do
no
that.
one, but like no one on the internet ever says that because that's not how you pronounce that person's name.
It's like that one
I think
time-
what's worse is people who pronounce. I think what's worse is when people pronounce Ryu's name as Ryu. That annoys me so much.
That one I get a little bit more. Like, I think there's like at least a split. I know it's wrong because I live here, but like that one I get more. Calling Mario is crazy, especially when your job is to talk about Mario.
Mario.
If your job is to talk about Mario, you should pronounce it correctly.
Mario.
It just reminds me of that time that that guy in a video said what did he say? Shaquale O'Neal instead of Shaquille O'Neal or something.
Shaquale O'Neal.
Like
my favorite Lakers player, Shaquale O'Neal. If you find that video, you have to send that to me. That's good.
Yeah, I'll try to find the clip.
Fortnite streamers mispronouncing Kamehameha as engagement bait. Yes, I know it's not Kamehameha. See, I've baited you. Now you're gonna type in chat.
Lucid, I have a counterpoint to your hypothesis of rage baiting.
Yeah.
So in one of my videos, I first referred to the katana for Demo Man as the half Zatoichi. Then later in the video, I call it the half Zatoichi. And then a third time later, I go back to half Zatoichi. Mm-hmm. And my reasoning was, I'm a fucking idiot, and I did not realize there was no ulterior motive.
You were just stupid.
Yeah.
Zatoichi is crazy.
Zatoichi is the funnier name, but Zatoichi is the correct pronunciation because it's Japanese.
Zatoichi is so funny.
And I got like a comment, I remember, where like someone commented like, hey, you pronounce it wrong, and then edit, never mind, he said it right. Edit 2, never mind, he said it wrong again.
That guy went on an emotional journey. He didn't know what to think. No, but I do feel like I can't prove it obviously because that's like literal motivation firing. But I do feel like people have started to pronounce things incorrectly more often than people that like so they can get comments about it.
I mean, that could also just be indicative of people being online more because I'm definitely guilty of this to an extent. There's a word for it. I don't know what the word is, but it's like when you know the definition of a word and how it's written, but you just don't know how to pronounce it. Like I have that pretty bad, I would say.
Yeah.
Clip acquired.
Has anybody here met a person who pronounced epitome as epitome?
Yes.
What?
And those people.
I got scolded once for that. I got scolded once for saying, it's actually epitome, not epitome.
No, it's not. It's like, epitome.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Latin word. It comes from
Latin. You got
exactly
for saying it right.
Yeah. I got scolded because they thought you were supposed to say epitome. I'm like,
no,
it's epitome.
You silly American. You don't know words.
How about here's a good one. Is it niche or niche?
Niche.
It's niche.
I've never heard niche. These are American.
I say niche. I say niche, but I remember my fucking AP Gov teacher, Mr. Beauregard from high school. He got mad at me and said it's niche. No, it's niche. Motherfucker.
Because it's a French word, so they wouldn't say niche. But they didn't have that.
One thing that's common over here is for like those of more upper class status to say issue instead of issue. Do you guys have that?
No. Who the fuck says issue?
Yeah, it's like it's one of the global issues we have to deal with.
We have a lot of issues. We have to. That's all. Oh, that makes my skin crawl.
Oh yeah, I mean, you'll hear it on the telly. You don't hear anyone say it in person because that wouldn't fly. It's pretentious.
Marcel, what do you think about
British people also make a lot of typos. Like they always put U's in words like colors for some reason.
I can tell you about this.
I think they just fat finger because O is next to U on the keyboard.
It is you, as usual, who is wrong in this circumstance, being an American.
Wow.
So
I bet that's the stonk British response that you were brainwashed.
What I've heard from previous teachers is that American letters used to like charge by letter. Sorry, so they just cut out certain letters from certain words. What is happening? That's the story I've been told.
Based capitalism.
Yeah. You know what? Before I spread misinformation on the internet, as usual, let me verify these facts.
Factor, I'm about to ban you from speaking. I cannot believe you wrote that. I'm pinning that. This is a pin of shame. I hate that so much.
Fuck's sake.
That requires so many layers of like brain rot to even understand what that's a reference to.
Adrian, explain our friend group.
Also, Marcel, what do you think of pronouncing issue and saying we have a lot of issues to cover today?
Whoever says issue needs to be studied.
No, not issue. No, we're not talking weeaboos. We're saying issue.
Like, sorry,
this is a
that's
global
worse.
issue.
Sorry, correction.
It's you.
It's
like,
issues.
So it's an issue, not an issue.
Yeah, issues.
You know,
We have a lot of
thing.
issues to discuss today.
I don't give eeffoc about the 6-7 barbershop egg.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut the fuck up.
It's not funny. It's just not funny. I refuse to admit that it's
coffee.
funny.
Spelled backwards.
Also,
You got the voices wrong.
Marcel said that it sounds like baby talk to say issue, and I agree.
Kind of does actually. Yeah.
I don't give e.
How come British people say in it?
Oh, that's
It's
that's
so
it, isn't
globally
it?
applicable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just isn't it? But like
That's
you missed on the
basically
other-
just desu, but for British people.
No, it's not. What the fuck? It's no.
Yeah, you just
It's
add to the end of the
it's
sentence.
really it's desne for British people, because like des just means is am or are in English. That's not. But like desne means like is it. Like it literally translates to isn't it in most translations.
Yeah.
It's funny because the Irish also have their own equivalent of in it, which
Okay.
is fair play tier.
Okay, Rubber Ducky brings a good point in the chat. Do you guys say pronunciation or pronunciation?
Pronunciation.
Depends on whether I'm talking to
Pronunciation.
my grandparents or not.
What?
I'm talking to them.
I
I'll
don't think
say
I've said that word
pronunciation.
once in my life.
You've never said you've never pronounced pronunciation? Pronunciation?
Not
See,
in
if
that
you
tense.
say
not
pronounce before
spelled
you say
pronounce.
pronunciation, you like fuck up every time. There's no way to do it. It sucks.
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have verified the historical facts. Apparently, the letter U was removed in various words like colour, purely for the sake of distinguishing the American text from the British, and for no other
Let's
reason.
go.
That
What
is
the
a
fuck is a
segregation.
kilometer?
Okay, this
What
guy
the
here,
fuck
he's
is the letter
graduated.
U?
He's graduated from the University of Reddit, so I believe him. And he says it's. I've actually found another article saying the same thing. It was just deliberate to change. You guys are so pretentious.
God, I
Or
fucking
as you-
love being an
Or as
American.
you'd say, pretentious.
What if that's what the Revolutionary
I
War was
can't-
over?
This is not
was
funny.
just the letter
I
U.
can't be, why am I laughing at this? It's not funny. I can't, my chat is putting me out. I can't, can't fucking deal with this shit anymore. Oh gosh. Oh man, we need to keep going. I'm like actually losing my mind. Zesty, does the pin message mean anything to you?
I have to open it.
Can you read it out loud?
This 67-year-old barbershop still serves eeffoc the old-fashioned way.
eeffoc.
I feel like I've read something that's like
Please
code.
clip this and put it in the out of context.
I feel like I've read something that's code for like some I've just sent a message to the I've sent a message to like the lasting remnants of this underground Nazi regime from 1942 that are like still living underground in the middle of like Cuba or something. And now that I've said this on stream, they're gonna sprout like plants and start taking over the world.
6-7-year-old
Jaunty
man still
website
pinning the
you.
old-fashioned way.
Just explain Enrique's barbershop mustard that costs like $7. It's so incomprehensible. It's such a like an amalgamation of bullshit. It's so bad.
That's just what Instagram Reels is at the moment.
I know. It's
Either
so
that or like
fucking
I
the
love-
N-word. That's pretty much all
Oh.
it is.
I love the gram. It's so
oh my
good.
gosh, I'm
I love
crying.
my racism app. It's so funny and wholesome.
Because for me, it's just videos of people petting cows and racism, and I've fine-tuned it, and it's great.
It's such an unmoderated hellscape. It's so stupid. Like
We need some of that, you know. Just overall, it's nice.
just it's so stupid. And like oh my gosh. Anyways,
I'm very. Before we move on, though, I just wanted to add, I'm very ashamed to say the hardest I've laughed in recent memory was when a friend of mine asked me, "Do you like mayo or mustard on your hot dog?" And another friend just said, "No, sorry." He said, "Do you like mayo or ketchup on your hot dog?" And another friend just said, "There's another."
there is another. That's really
Yeah,
good.
like the Yoda meme.
Oh shit! No, if
what's the
Yuki
one
was
coming
here,
to-
Yuki would absolutely love that shit. Yuki would be laughing his ass off right now because Yuki is more brain rotted than me.
No, Master Yoda.
Anyone
Don't
put
have
the 6,
no,
7
Master Yoda.
ounces
Stop
of
drinking the
boo-boo
whole
cookie.
bottle of gin. There is another.
Does anyone?
I'm so lost right now.
we haven't even.
Me too.
Don't worry, Alan.
I literally have no idea what anyone's talking about.
We haven't even mentioned Labubus yet. Come on.
Oh,
No.
fuck off.
Wait, can the three of you just mute and then me, Alan, and Zesty will continue until you guys settle down?
I can.
Put you in your
I'm
little timeout
fine, dude.
corner.
I'm literally chilling. I'm not even.
Let the
not even
kids
worried.
have fun.
This has got to be one of the single most beautiful maps I've ever played on. I'm a sucker for Granary, and
Oh, wait,
Kaliko
sorry. I should
feels
check to see.
Oh,
if
no.
Granary.
All right,
Granary?
we have a video to watch. Granary.
Granary. Granddad.
It's just deliberate.
You can't fucking
Granddad.
talk, dude. What? What?
This is bait. This is false.
Hit him up again, Lucid.
No, because he
Gran
responded to
Ari.
the other
DM him.
one.
Grandma
What the
Uri.
fuck? Granary. Also, I've gotten confirmation. He literally thought they were talking about ColecoVision. That he did not know calicos were a cat. He thought they were talking about ColecoVision. I'm not joking.
What is ColecoVision?
It's an old ass gaming console from like the Atari era.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Really?
Someone in chat said Grammarly is my favorite map.
Writing is not that easy.
Oh God.
He's so stupid.
Not sponsored, by the way.
I might have to highlight this. I cannot get over the fact Weezy can't pronounce
Fuck
shit.
you.
Holy shit.
Well, he is Canadian after all.
Granary. No, but that's not how they pronounce granary. No one pronounces it.
It's Granary.
No.
No, I've always said Granary.
Yeah, that's what we say here,
one of the
Granary.
single most beautiful
Granary
maps I've ever played on. I'm a sucker for Granary, and
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's
right,
like
my
that.
eyes.
Yeah,
No.
Granary's right.
It's not. It's not granary.
Yes, it is.
No.
Is it?
I don't know
is it that,
anymore.
or is it
We've said the word too
granary?
much. I feel like everything has been thrown off.
It doesn't sound like a word anymore. Just like 6'7" barbershop eeffoc.
Okay, where does eeffoc come from?
No, it's coffee
barbershop,
backwards.
eeffoc,
That's the
granary,
joke. Is it's just coffee backwards.
Coleco.
But
Spells
like,
backwards.
why is it a joke?
I don't
How did this get
remember where it
coined?
came
What are the origins of this?
I don't remember.
Oh,
No,
It's 'cause they
people.
still
It's
serve
like
it the
it's a
old-fashioned
cringe
way.
video that people have like remixed into absurdity. It's like modern YTP, but even more brain bleed inducing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're looking for a punchline, there ain't one, pal.
It's yeah.
punchline is
there's
random.
nothing.
Kaliko feels
I don't know if I call if
No,
I do.
yeah.
Kaliko. If I do highlight this, I don't know whether or not to call it like Wheezy TF2 can't pronounce shit or like my barbershop 6'7" that costs a quarter, whatever the fuck. Barbershop eeffoc that costs a
Brain rot
6'7".
power hour.
like it's attached from the hip. It's a really fun, open layout, with every section of the map being enjoyable to fight on. It plays a lot more grounded than some of the other missions shown off, but that's in no way a bad thing. Unfortunately, the only mission packed alongside it has 4 waves, an anomaly among both Valve and community-made missions. For that reason, I'm not sure Valve will go for it, but I hope they do. Kaliko is fucking fantastic. After that,
Bro loves the fucking ColecoVision, dude.
How's he gonna pronounce
Have you guys?
hideout?
Do you know what I'm talking? Okay, so wait, hold on. Let me pull up the ColecoVision real quick, so like you guys know that this is not. I'm not making this up.
I've got money on him calling this next one Hidoot.
Hidoot. I can't believe
Oh,
he knew
I love
about
me
the
too.
calico. He did not know about the calico cat, but he knew about fucking ColecoVision of all things.
Someone in chat says he should pronounce it Volve.
The Volve. I love that Volve make TF2 Team Fortress. But yeah, this is the ColecoVision for those uninitiated. There are actually multiple ColecoVisions, but like this is the one that people know, I think, the most.
I know about the Soldier Boy console. That's about where I'm at.
I haven't heard that.
The awesome handheld with 2,000 games.
The only thing I remember, a battle rapper said, "I'm like Soldier Boy's console because I come equipped with game," and I thought that was pretty good.
That's good. I like
Yeah.
that.
That was the best thing to come out of that console, I think.
We've got Hideout, another highly upvoted map, which has been a long-time community staple.
Dude.
You might look at the front line, see two giant gray
good.
holes in the
I've
wall,
played this
and
one
think
too.
that the map would be boring, but I actually find the minimalism really refreshing. Similarly to Steep, it lets more of the attention shift from the actual map itself, and more so towards the mission design encompassing it. The map also has that 2017 Jungle Inferno look going on, similarly to Fulgur, which was added in the last update. Might be worth double dipping here. Finally, we have a bit of a dark horse pick, Rancher. It borrows a lot from the old Buyer aesthetic,
Rancher.
which was around during the Invasion update. A very unique setting for an MvM map. Rancher's more recent community missions are genuinely fucking insane and fly way out of the
There's a
bounds of
giant
what would be
spy.
appropriate for
Giant spy starts shooting
Honestly,
the hacker con.
surprised that
Giant enemy
hasn't been done.
spy.
Giant spies, like giant gun spies, would be really funny.
Which mercenary do you think gets more sexually attractive the bigger they are?
Heavy.
Sounds a lot like a future video of mine.
More pyro if we were going in the right direction here. Pyro for sure. 9 foot tall, fem pyro, please. Yeah.
Alan, can we get your thoughts on this? Can we get your take?
What?
When made bigger, what TF2 mercenary is the most attractive?
Bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in
What do you
round.
define bigger?
Like you
round
took the edge of their image and you scaled it up in Photoshop or Paint or whatever.
It's the same thing, just bigger, right? Am I missing something?
Yeah.
Lucid, the joke's dead. Move on.
Okay.
It's an
an in-game
joke.
implementation, but a lot of those are reliant on source mods, so there's no way they make their way into the game. But it is worth noting that Rancher as a map, on its own merits, is genuinely very well designed in both gameplay and visuals. Problem is, I don't know if there are any accompanying missions that can be ported over before Valve starts playtesting. That's why I call it a dark
this
horse
looks
pick.
insane.
But if there is a way to make more of a simple mission work,
Yeah.
instead of ones that
It
have
looks really
fuck you
fun.
laser beams everywhere, I think it's an attempt worth making. All of these workshop submissions are in the description, so go give them an upvote. Some of these are criminally underrated. Like, we're talking page 8 type underrated. The more attention these maps get, the higher of a chance they have of making their way into the game. Go give them some clicks, they very
His
much
video
deserve
bumped
it. And
all
if you
these to
thought
like
we
the
were
front
stopping
page, by
dead,
the way.
Oh, did they? Oh, fuck yeah.
Did it actually?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Weezy.
it had like a lot of them got like a massive boost.
That's good.
Let's go, Weezy. Be the change you want to see in the world. Speak out on things that matter.
Yeah.
Speaking
like
of
the
Zesty,
helmets.
have you done your wish list for Scream Fortress yet?
I did it on stream, and I just kind of kept
Oh,
it as a
nice.
stream. I didn't want to make.
I mean,
It's hard.
that's-
It's hard to do it for. It's hard to do it for Scream Fortress because like if it's not overtly Halloween or loosely Halloween themed or like a costume piece, it's like, is it really worth doing? It's worth it for doing it for like summer updates or Christmas updates, which can be a lot more generic and don't have to abide by a specific theme. But for Scream Fortress, it's tricky.
Sigh. I was gonna make the page 6 and 7 joke, but then
Yeah,
Zesty had
3
to
of
cut me
3.
out, and then the
Shut
comments
up.
already took the joke. I was so excited to say. I was so excited to say it first.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, do it.
there we're not, because there are a few honorable mentions that I think are one rung below the bunch. However, these could still make for
Wait, we should do like the second row of the bingo card. I think this is a good.
We
time.
should.
Oh yeah, the bingo
Oh yeah, we have a
card.
bingo card.
Man, I need to like. Can you guys start off with like suggestions? I need to come down off. I'm like actually crying.
I think someone else go first.
Did you get mustard in your eyes? Is that why?
Don't.
I want to throw one in there. I want a negative one in there. I want a holiday reskin
You
of an
would.
existing map.
Oh, holiday. That's. Ooh, do you think that's gonna happen?
Oh yeah, at least one for sure.
I saw one that was just Cold Town, but it's winter and they called it Cold Town.
That's quite funny.
Like we're definitely gonna get a reskin.
Okay, I think that's more likely than some other things. I'm trying to think. Do you guys? Man, I still keep going back to the cosmetics thing because I feel like it's a missed opportunity for Valve. To
What
make
about
money,
what about new upgrades?
no.
Because they made
think
new
that's-
upgrades for Jungle Inferno. Like
I
exploding
don't know.
light.
Yeah, but that was because there were new weapons.
Those are for new
Or
weapons.
Not necessarily like new, like entirely new, but like there's a lot of weapons that don't have the damage upgrade. So stuff like that, like giving pre-existing weapons, pre-existing upgrades that just they don't have for some reason.
I
Are we
assume
actually going to fill out this thing? Because I don't think there's going to be enough things to fill it out, surely.
Oh, well, like, we haven't gone to, like, bottom of the barrel shit. Like, new Australians are probably coming. Like, we could just go ahead and throw that in there.
Yeah, new Aussies. Or also no new Aussies, because I still think that's a possibility.
Well,
let's have let's have new Aussies somewhere and no new Aussies.
Yeah, but
somewhere.
we're trying to hit blackout, Zesty. We can't like just cover we can't just have the alternative for everything.
Well, no, of course not. But I still think it's like 50-50 between new Aussies and no new. Oh yeah, 100%, 50-50.
I'll put both of them then. Okay.
Do we include the update coming out this year, or are we guaranteeing?
Make upgrade or update delayed.
Yeah.
Well, that's already happened, right?
Yeah, it's definitely not happening in October.
I mean, we don't know.
I guess
There's no way it is.
Maybe the real Nito update was the friends we made along the way.
Or just make it update actually comes out in October.
Yankees, I appreciate it.
I would go so far as to say update actually comes out in 2025. I think it's going to be a next year thing at this rate.
Oh shit! Up like
this year,
2026.
I'm almost on. Yeah, I'm almost on the boat. It could come out next year. I think I am mentally.
2026 7.
Oh, no, we've moved on, but come on, don't drag us back.
Get out of my head. Man, I hate everything. I can't fucking focus.
Our brains are mush.
Yeah, no, like actually, like Granary and Coleco and Barbershop 6-7 has fucked me, dude. I actually can't think critically anymore. I need to stop looking at chat.
What else?
Oh gosh. Do you think they're gonna? I don't. Because there aren't
new strangers. Yeah.
No, I was thinking about new voice lines. But because
no, there's no way.
Nah.
No, they would not.
Okay.
We
could do one of the maps is unplayable on release.
Oh
yeah, or just a broken map.
Sure.
Broken or unplayable map. Yeah.
Missing
Lucid,
textures.
if you wanted to do the voice lines thing, there's a ton of unused MvM voice lines. You could throw that.
Relating to like sapped robots and whatnot. Oh, new canteens. Do you reckon we'll get a new canteen?
Nah.
What gimmick would it have?
I just can't see Valve messing with balance too much. I don't think it's going to happen.
There was originally going to be another canteen effect that in like the source code says like stealth, which assumedly would just be turning invisible like spy.
Well, there was also a sapping one at one point, wasn't there?
There was a like reprogrammed bot code, but that more likely was for the sapper, not like a canteen.
Because there were some characters have voice lines, cut voice lines referencing robots being sapped. I know that. It's like Soldier does, for example.
Do you think we'll get new robot types or new robots in general?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's inevitable. Well, like, what do you mean by new robot types?
Like a kind of robot that is not currently in the game. We'll say with like a new name in the kill feed or whatever.
Well, that's like guaranteed.
Yeah, that's basically guaranteed.
I mean, as simple as like a robot pyro using a weapon that no robot pyro uses so for.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, then that's a definite.
Dragon's Fury.
Do you think it's cheating to put that on the bingo card then?
That's like 99% gonna happen. So if it's not the free space, then
someone in chat, as I glance over treacherously at chat, someone said custom robot boss.
Yeah, that's a good one. New boss. Yeah, that's a good one.
We'll say new boss. I think that's pretty likely.
Will the boss be big?
Okay. Well, I guess we could think more outside the boss. The boss. We could think
outside the boss.
We could think outside the boss and talk about like the community reception. I assume it's going to be overwhelmingly positive no matter what happens, right?
There's no way to quantify that though. Is the problem?
I think it is. I think you can gauge like, general community sentiment.
We have like a bit on the board that's like community honeymoon phase lasts a month before we start picking apart things.
What do you guys think about like the likelihood that like there's gonna be like a VScript map or something?
I think that's very high likelihood, honestly.
Really?
Because because VScript is like a very much umbrella term because VScript isn't just for gamers. It does like a lot more than that. So Because there's a lot of things that VScript does outside of just, it has a new gimmick. It can be purely like aesthetically making the map look more intricate and adding new bells and whistles to make it look more more pretty, I guess. So I'd say there's a.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, my fault was done. You can go ahead, Long.
I was thinking something like, how about some sort of mashup game mode? Like, I know we were talking about capture the fent earlier and everything, but like some sort of capture the flag mission or control points
with like an
MvM.
alternative mission type.
Kind of, yeah, where you have to do something other than just defend.
I feel like that's somewhat likely, especially with like the whole novelty conversation. Yeah.
Like,
I'll put that on there.
Take like a Manhattan, for example, except instead of capturing various bit, robots have to capture control points. I'm not too sure, but I think it's not out of the picture in my eyes.
That was the actually original idea to the predecessor behind MvM. The teams were going to be flipped. It's going to be the bots defending and the humans attacking. So that would be a deep cut.
I don't think that will happen though, but I think maybe something inspired by that.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like what the community's response would be. I guess we could add our general like UFR opinion. Do you guys think it's going to be overall good or bad?
I think overall good. I mean, it's hard to kind of mess up.
For the community and the health of the game, I think good.
What do you think, Zesty?
You know me, Mr. Pessimist when it comes to Valve and everything they fucking do. I really, really want it to be good, but I think it's going to be a wet fart of an update. I really do. I think it's going to be really bare bones. I think it's going to be like 3 new maps with missions, no new items of any kind, not even new Australiums, and then that's it.
I'm gonna put it's good and it's bad, similarly to the new Aussies, no new Aussies.
It's really hard for me to have a positive outlook on what's going to be a very unique update. I hope I'm wrong. I want to be proven wrong. I really want to be proven wrong. But I don't think I'm going to be proven wrong.
I maintain. I think most people in the community maintain a sort of level of cautious optimism, which I think is healthy for modern day Valve.
Yeah, I feel similarly.
I'm in that boat though. I do think this will be, regardless of ultimately what we end up getting. I think the idea that we could be getting just more to old facets of TF2 like MvM is what I think. Even if the update itself is bad, I think the community might focus on that a bit more.
Do you think we're going to get maps that are not a part of MvM?
No.
You mean as part of the MvM update?
Yeah, I'm serious. Do you guys think there's going to be anything outside of the MvM stuff?
Well, no, because this is presumably right around Scream Fortress and Smismas. Like even if it's delayed.
We're predicting that it's going to get delayed to 2026.
Well, do you really think it's going to get pushed back even further than like January?
Yes.
Like into like spring?
100%. It's definitely going to be like it's going to be a pre-summer update, but in 2026. I cannot see it coming out before the year's out.
And if it does, it's going to be really bad, probably, because it'll be
really rushed. Everything. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be for October because they're going to push the Scream Fortress update this week, and then they're going to have to be one hand on deck in order to deal with the inevitable screw ups and bugs and things are going to have to fix, and that's going to be going on for a few weeks. And then Thanksgiving, so Valve basically takes the whole month off. And then December comes around, and so Christmas, so that's basically the whole month off. And then I'm thinking January.
I think that I'm going to add non-MvM stuff to the bingo card, just in case, might happen, might not happen.
Put matchmaking fixes on there, because if they're taking this seriously... Right. If they're taking this seriously, they're gonna have to absolutely do something about the fucking matchmaking.
That's a good point.
Because if they leave it as is, it's gonna fail catastrophically.
They just have matchmaker breaks, matchmaker fixes right next to each other.
I think it's okay to have juxtaposing things so long as like each row and column is still doable. Like later on, you're gonna have to move new Aussies and no new Aussies, one or the other, out of that row, so like any row can be finished.
Yeah. Okay, we can keep going. Oh shit, that's UFR. Yeah, we can keep going through the video. We'll come back to it.
Very cool additions to the game. First up, we've got Waterfront, yet another classic community.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, so what is this? Is this more
He says these are
maps?
honorable mentions.
Oh,
okay.
That I think
These
are
are
one
honorable
run
mentions.
below the bunch. However, these could still make for very cool additions to the game. First up, we've got Waterfront.
Oh, we should add
look
Wheezy.
cool.
Wait, we should add Wheezy's map. One of a Wheezy map gets in.
I think because he made this video, we are going to see at least more than one of these maps added because he bumped them so highly.
Okay.
Maybe 6 or 7.
No, I'm hitting the play button. I'm hitting.
Yet another classic community MvM map that I'm a big fan of personally. However, it's more compact design with
Oh, thank you, Ghibli in chat. Do you guys think that bots are going to come back? Like there's going to be a mass wave of bot activity that isn't going to be suppressed?
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think
because that's the game mode. Duh.
Fuck.
It's a lot harder to be disruptive in MVM than in casual mode, and it's a lot harder to be consistently disruptive in MVM over casual mode. So I really can't see any coordinated effort.
Well, you
Do
say
we
that,
change
but in the
this?
past few years, there's been like quite a few exploits of like I don't even know if this has been fixed, but like bots or just like bot accounts could as recently as like a year or two ago, like join the server but like stay in spectator, and you can't kick spectators and like stuff like that, or like bots keep like trying to join the server like over and over, and then that prevents people from upgrading. Because like every time someone joins the server, you know how that like forcibly close
Yeah, it closes you out, which is a stupid bug.
menu.
Let me
So there's a lot of
reword
stuff
the.
people, at least in the past few years, could break.
There are, but at the same time, it's a lot easier to send 1 or 2 disruptive bots in a server of 24 because it's a lot easier just to get into it because there's more open slots. Whereas for MVM, it's 6 players only, right? So the chances of multiple bots being placed into one game is going to really cut down on how disruptive they can be. So maybe, but I don't see it.
I wonder if I might reword the question slightly to say a new wave of cheaters.
Cheaters are there's always going to be cheaters. I don't think that's going to change regardless of the update.
Okay, we'll keep it out then. I was wondering.
branching pathways tends to make it more of a love it or hate it.
Oh my gosh, it's on a boat! It's on a boat!
We called this. We called it.
Map. I'm in the love
Oh, it's
category
not on a
personally.
boat. Fuck! Sorry.
But in the name of
the
appealing to
water.
the most amount of
Yeah,
people, I
is-
left it out
It's
of
on the
process.
front of the water.
the top 8. After that, we have Bogland. This is a more recently created community map that I think is extremely well designed. Good balance of open and closed off areas, with each part of the map being enjoyable to fight on. However, and I'm fully willing to admit this is 100% subjectivity, the marsh setting just doesn't do it for me. Don't get me wrong, it looks very nice on a technical level, but it just doesn't have the same cozy vibes
what
as a
level?
lot of other maps. And if I'm going to be spending 20% of a tour playing on one map, I gotta enjoy hanging out there. This is a purely personal.
Oh, sorry. I keep thinking about bingo slots. How many maps do you think are coming? Don't say it.
Can't see them vomiting too many in the game. Maybe 4.
You think 4? You don't think
I would have gone
Yeah.
6. I think somewhere around there.
somewhere?
I'm not-
Unironically,
Don't
6
say it.
or 7 is the
Don't
actual
say
what
it.
I think. I'm not even
I
joking.
think
That's
I was
literally what I
leading
would have
to
said regardless.
Fucked up right now. Fuck
That is
me.
literally what I would have said.
I legitimately,
Yeah,
I
no,
also think, but jokes
Actually, I
aside,
agree.
I think it's about
Make
5
it the
to
bingo.
I think it's
6.
prob-
Make it the bingo. 6 or 7 new maps.
yeah, sure, fuck it. No, but yeah,
That's
no,
so
I
likely though.
I genuinely think it's between like 5 to 7 maps, Zesty. I think there's no way they don't try and capitalize
There's
off
a number
this
in between those
opportunity.
two.
Zesty, I need you to bear with me, buddy. Okay, we're gonna get through this together.
Okay. If you insist.
But yeah, I think that there's gonna be more than 4, Zesty. I don't see them trying, like, they do this thing and then they're like, oh, we should. I think they're gonna go all out with it or try to go all out with it to make the maximum amount of money possible.
Maybe. Possible.
I feel like it's unlikely they would do only 4.
We'll see. My bets are on the on a lower number of maps than higher.
Okay.
Personal thing though. Objectively, it plays great and is very well made. Flowerfield is a map that currently sits pretty high on the workshop. It's on the smaller side, but the layout is actually very well thought out. Needing to balance both ends of the robot spawns while your team's positioning is what accounts for your overall risk profile. I know a lot of people might not be huge on the more colorful theming of the map, a similar take to my feelings on Bogland, but personally, I don't mind it at all. It's very well made on the gameplay front, and if that's all you're
I'm honestly not sure why, because this is also, I was playing with Wheezy when we played this map. I don't really get what he means by the colorful thing. Like, you're looking at
just a lot of
footage
flowers
right now.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
flowers.
pretty much
I
it.
hate flowers. Ugly.
I hate flowers. We hate fun. We hate cuteness. We only want metal and concrete. Right, Zesty?
But it's not even like oversaturated. I think it's done pretty tastefully.
No. Jokes aside, I agree. I was actually gonna say I don't think it's a colorful problem. I just think it's really like it doesn't seem like it's worked naturally into the environment. I haven't played it, but like it literally, aside from obviously the flowers on the ground, but the flowers on the walls and shit just look like they're there, and it doesn't really look natural.
As you get closer to the bomb hatch, it gets more and more like it's based out of like a garden area, and like when the bomb goes down the hatch and explodes, it's like a big pollen explosion.
Yeah,
it's like a cute touch. But if you shows the spawn looks really nice. It's like a greenhouse kind of. Like the theming gets stronger the more you get pushed back.
Yeah, I'd have to play on it to know. But I don't like the flowers on the walls in the clip that we just played. Like it looks really tacked on. To me.
Worried about, there's not much to complain about here. And to top it off, despite the original MvM trailer being set in a blizzardy field, there's yet to be one winter map in the game. There are a lot you can pick from, but of the ones I've played, my favorite is Shiver Peak. It really hits home that old school viaduct feel, and I find holding down the fort very fun. My only gripe with Shiver Peak is your line of sight near the front lines is a bit too obscured by the middle rock for my liking. I get that's the purpose of adding it, and it does do its job well as a balancing mechanism, but it doesn't feel good to push into flank fucking range just to get the left side robots in your
flank fucking
field of view. Outside of that, it's a very fun map and one of my personal favorites. There are definitely a lot of other solid maps.
Who said brofist?
Me. The heavy looked like he was going for a brofist.
How old are you? God.
Kicked him.
And he's gone.
Apps out there that I haven't talked about, be it due to a lack of experience, lack of applicable workshop application, or too many elements that are overly extravagant for anything beyond.
What? Sorry?
Wasn't that crazy? That heavy was trying to bro fist everyone. He's just spinning around. He's like, hey, who wants a bro fist, right?
Got him out of there.
Oh god. They're dropping like flies.
I've given you my favorites. I'll let you all parse them out at your own leisure. But as we all know, updates aren't all about the maps. And especially when we're talking about MvM, there are a lot of changes that can and should be made to the game mode. You might think I'm referring to things like adding new upgrades, nerfing infinite refunds, reworking the gas passer, removing any and all god spots, or reverting air blast push force. But truth be told, I don't see any of those things actually happening. It's either too much work or too much controversy for Valve to want to look in any of those.
I think it's more the latter than the former. I really don't feel like it's too much work to do most of the things that were just established personally, but I feel like it's more just the lack of the controversy of it all would be a bit too touchy for Valve.
Directions. I champion all those changes personally, but they're off the books in my eyes, so I'm not going to be devoting any energy towards them in this video. But you know what might be on the books? Australiums. Yep, we're doing this again. I think it goes without saying that we all want a new batch of golden weapons. The work is already done and would immediately catapult thousands.
What do you mean when the work is already done? Like, does it mean like the community's done it, or has Valve done it?
Cypherlock, YouTuber, already made the Australiums because he was like, all right, the only reason why Valve would not do such an obvious thing that would obviously make them money is purely out of laziness. So he just said, okay, fuck it. I'm just going to make them so that they literally have zero excuse not to add them.
I didn't know that. I would have gotten Cypherlock on this. Fuck.
Yeah, I love that guy. Too bad he sucks at cooking.
Damn.
I don't know if you guys have seen his cooking. It's genuine. It looks like prison food.
Oh my god, I didn't know. Please do
that's
tell.
a
Do you have
lot coming
pictures?
from a British person.
I wasn't
You know,
ready.
I might have a picture somewhere. If you, I'll try and
Please
find
share.
it.
Yeah, please share. We have to roast Cypherlock's cooking while he's not here. That's the
By
important
the way,
part of the stream.
if you
We're
are watching this, I'm
Chat's
so
already
sorry.
ahead of the curve.
Yeah, we're definitely not here for we're definitely not here for the fucking, the important commentary. That's clearly not what we're doing. We want to know about TFTubers cooking.
Leave it with me and I'll see if I can find it.
Of new players into the MvM grind. It's a no-brainer, but so is Valve nowadays. The Australian models have
That's super.
already been
Got him.
created and
What the fuck? Oh, that's a. Oh, never mind.
put on the workshop. They're ready to go. It's just up in the air as to whether or not Valve will act on it. The specifics are a lot more subjective and vary from person to person, but there are some obvious ones that everyone can agree on. Shotgun, pistol, flare gun, market gardener, robo-sand.
There's not an Australian shotgun?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh! What the fuck?
The only all class or multi-class Australian is the frying pan. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry for being a grifter. I had no idea. I didn't know it was
Actually,
that
that's
bad.
the golden frying pan, not the Australian. Please don't kick me. Don't kick me.
I don't have the power to. I
Bitch,
don't have
crossbow,
the power to do
kunai,
so.
all of these would make for highly championed inclusions. If you want my thoughts on the specifics, I made a whole video on it like 2 years ago. Most of my thoughts have remained the same. It's worth highlighting once.
Oh, also something interesting. The reason why we have the Australian Blutsauger, not the crossbow, was because that came out before the crossbow got mega buffed and became the meta, which is interesting. It's like a little fragment of old history.
Oh,
I think at the time the Australians were being developed, the crossbow was kind of like equal to the syringe guns, so they just picked the Blutsauger because I guess it's the most like iconic.
Do you think things were better then, when everything was more equal and there wasn't like a clear option?
For medic specifically?
Yeah,
Very hard to say.
you're the
I mean, for me
evolution of
personally,
medic guy. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. I mean, I basically gave my thoughts at the very, very end in the conclusion. For me personally, it's hard to say because I love abusing the crossbow to the fullest of like arrow tanking. So for me, if you reverted that, then I would lose out on the fun. Well, for the vast majority of medics, they do not know how to abuse the crossbow. They
Yeah.
use it solely for the long range healing, which means they're basically using what they think is a direct upgrade when it's not, which is the crazy thing. Like if you use the crossbow only for long range healings, that alone is like equal to the syringe guns in my opinion. It's only things like arrow tanking that push the crossbow way above the syringes because of how powerful arrow tanking is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Quador has come through. I have obtained the image.
Posted in Podcast General.
There we are.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Ew.
College breakfast, Team Monster and nachos.
Sir nachos.
Bro, I don't even want to show that on stream. That looks so bad.
That looks like hamburger.
Where is the nachos? That's what I want to know.
Why are there two drinks?
Because
He's
it's
a
tea
two
and
drinks
monster.
kind of guy.
Oh, is that Monster? I thought it was Mountain Dew.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of the movie Bob image of him eating the monster. You know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah, the
about,
Mountain
Jaunty.
Dew, some fermented chicken.
Yeah. Oh gosh,
God.
that reminds me of that.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
Zesty was eating Arby's for breakfast earlier, so
This
Yeah,
is,
you got me my fucking
this
roast
is
beef and
worse.
cheddar.
I'd rather eat Arby's.
Someone just said it's dog food. It does look like dog food.
Can we get Cypherlock in here? Can we at Cypherlock? Do you think he'll just like apparate?
I think he might kill me.
Hold on. I'm gonna message
Is he in the
Cypherlock real quick.
server?
He's in the
Oh,
server.
yeah, no,
He is. Yeah.
I'm gonna have some serious splaining to
I'm
do.
about to message this man.
It was during me and a bunch of other like sized TFT YouTubers. We once did like an MvM Nuzlocke where like if we died, we lost our loadout and it was locked out of the just on a mission basis. So it was locked out of the mission. So if you lost all of your weapons, you just kind of had to go like observer spy. And then one morning, to wake us up, he just greets us with this unholy image.
This is an awful
yeah. Breakfast, man. No.
Lucid, I'll have you know that if we get Cypherlock in here, our guest number will go from 6 to 7. He's gonna kick me again, isn't he?
No.
Again, that if
Why do you do this?
Valve were going to throw in new Australians, they need to be restricted to dropping on the new maps and nothing else. Likewise,
someone in chat just said firing squad.
No.
Teleport. How did I get here? Just in front of a firing squad.
old Australians need to remain soul-bound to the classic Valve tours. If you intermingle the loot, the potential for one tour to reign supreme while the rest of them beg for player table scraps is an unfortunate guarantee. It's an easily avoidable problem. I just hope Valve sees it too. There's also been some talk about new kill
Because can we add that to the board? Do we think they'll intermingle Aussie, or like, in the case that there are Aussie drops, do we think they'll intermingle them?
Yeah.
They mess with the drop rates?
Well, no, as in combine the new Australians and the old Australians into one drop pool, rather than have them separate, which is the best outcome.
Yeah, I agree. We'll say combined drop rates. They'll probably fuck it up.
Yeah.
We have no faith.
Streaker effects. For anyone unaware, those are the fancy little unusual effects you get while using a professional kill streak weapon.
Sorry, not to get on my game design shit, because it just occurred to me, because I saw someone in Wheezy's MvM lobby say in before direct hit is meta. Isn't it weird that, like, a meta in a PvE lobby, like, hypothetically doesn't change? Like, the meta is already, like, because there's no, like, the robots are getting better, we have to find something new to counteract this new strategy. It's just, like, the same thing. So, like, the meta doesn't ever change.
Well, yeah, it's just as people discover new things, and then those new discoveries influence old discoveries and lead to more things. Like, so long as a game has enough options and is generally well balanced, then a quote unquote meta can develop for, I mean, forever. And you can see that in other games too, like Melee. Like pretty recently in Melee, there's been like a Donkey Kong explosion.
Yeah,
where
but
people, because of Slippy and playing online, realized, oh shit, this character actually, who we thought was dog shit, just needed to be labbed out.
Yeah,
that was literally it.
But the thing
I wanted to. Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, but with Donkey Kong, it's because it's a PvP game. Donkey Kong is the answer to modern. Like, he wasn't as good in older Melee because of the boom in, you know, overly technical foxes and falcos and shit that like made it harder for them to really work with Donkey Kong, as well as, you know, the lack of like Slippy Online. But that's like because it's a PvP game. I think when it's a PvE game, there is literally one meta. It's just a matter of how long it takes the community to get there. Like, the meta can't change because the enemy that they're fighting can't change. It's the same thing every time.
Well, then you're describing a hypothetical end meta that we've yet to reach. So if in that case, it makes sense that our perceived meta is constantly changing because we're slowly working towards this hypothetical ultimate meta, right?
Yeah, I agree. I just wonder, like, it's just interesting to me, like, from a design perspective, like when balancing a PvE game, like the existence of the meta and its importance is very different, because especially in MvM, which to my knowledge doesn't have any randomization with the waves or whatever. It's not like DRG where like enough stuff is random to where the game can kind of adapt to how well or how not well the players are doing. MvM's like the same every time, né? So it's like you know. It's interesting.
I think that the difference is that you're playing with 5 other people, and so that adds a lot of variance.
That's true. That's fair.
So in MvM, there are no set, like, I mean, as much as people will say this is the case, there is no set class meta. It's more of like a role meta or like a plan meta. Like for any MvM mission, you need a plan to take out the tanks and a plan to deal with the uber medics.
Yeah.
Not specifically, the meta is always use gas pyro and medic and sniper and engineer and whoever else.
Do you think that, like, I know this is actually, before I ask this question, Lister, people in chat are asking how many tier spots did Donkey Kong rise from where he like started at? Do you want to give an answer to that?
I think he was like mid tier, like 20s maybe, like 20 exactly, I want to say.
Would you say he's like
I don't know
14 or 13
I don't even
now?
know. I mean, I don't follow it that in depth. I'm more of like a casual like enjoyer of the melee meta stuff. I mean, it's probably like around like Luigi maybe or Pikachu, just like can win in a major tournament just through like, you know, a lot of skill, as opposed to Fox, where just like obviously that takes skill, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. But yeah, so no, the other question I was going to ask was like, you know, American Ninja Warrior, right?
Say it again.
You know,
I got distracted by rubber duckies.
I'm
trying to avoid the two numbers.
You know, American Ninja Warrior, right?
I do not.
You don't know the game show American Ninja Warrior?
Nope.
Zesty, do you?
It's like one of those wipeout
Zesty,
shows.
you know American Ninja Warrior, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you think the
know the
meta
general
of
concept
American
of the
Ninja
Wipeout.
Warrior has changed?
Do I think it's changed?
Yeah.
Yes.
The reason I say this is because, to my knowledge, the course doesn't. So, like, wouldn't the most effective? That's not a word. Most effective.
It's a new word now.
Tangible. What the fuck is the A? Is it activity? Action? Most effective tangible tactical action? I forget what it's an acronym for something. Do you think that is like a concrete thing when the end goal, like the thing you're fighting, doesn't change? Like the meta is set in stone because the course is set in stone, and the course is the thing you're fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it plateaus. The more ways you optimize something, it plateaus until there's increasingly fewer and fewer returns on coming up with a new optimized route. Yeah. It's not to say that there isn't a more optimal route. It's that if you find it, how much better is it over the previous, right? And this is just when it comes to my experience in data analysis and whatnot, where if you want to make a more optimal algorithm, you know, your series of optimizations will plateau at a certain point with decreasing returns. So once you hit the point where it's just good enough, where the difference between the next more efficient method and the current one is so small that it's negligible, then there's no point in optimizing beyond a certain point.
Yeah, that's the geta, or the geta, the good enough tactical whatever. Yeah. Anyways,
I think the most interesting thing about like metas developing over time is just how like easy it is for a community to just blindside themselves just by saying, oh, well, no one does it this way, so therefore it's probably ineffective, when it could literally just be as simple as no one's done it because no one's really truly like put it to the test yet.
Well, it's like how speedrunning strategies develop, right? Like speedrunning probably has a meta, but the meta is, once it is discovered, that's it. Like in fucking Ocarina of Time, where like the fastest way to do it is by doing ace and to like basically hack the game to just teleport you to the credits, but in the game. Like that is the meta, that will never change. Or I highly doubt it will ever change. So it's just interesting.
I think a good example for speedrunning would be in Pokemon, because for the longest time, the assumed best strat was just to quickly get to like a Nidoking and just stick with Nidoking and just solo with that. Yeah. But then someone, kind of as a joke, tried, I think like using Clefable first and then like switching to Nidoking after or something like that. And eventually they actually found that with some like optimizations after the fact, it actually beats the world record for like just solo with Nidoking or Tauros or whatever it was. Yeah. And I believe now the fastest speedrun strats are with switching Pokemon like throughout the play run, which had you like brought that up as a concept years ago, people would have scoffed and like brushed it off and like, oh yeah, there's no way. Yeah. That's not how we do it. So therefore it's obviously not effective. When no, it was literally just no one sat there and labbed it out and planned it out.
Yeah.
I was going to add earlier with sorry to continue off topic, but with the idea of Smash Brothers. See, like with Ultimate, for example, we've seen the rise of Corrin in recent years, and then like Mii Sword Fighter this year as well. I don't know if you guys have really been keeping up to date with this. It's very interesting.
No, I saw a video on that, yeah.
I hate the Smash community, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask to those who do follow, even in chat, what other sleeper characters do we reckon are left? Because I've maintained the opinion that Robin is the most slept on character in the game, and it will
Robin
happen
sucks.
eventually.
Too slow. Fuck you.
No, no, I can't comprehend that. It will come eventually.
No.
It's gonna happen. You better believe it.
No, I think that if you know how many characters there are. I think the highest that Robin could go to.
There's like at least 6 or 7.
No, I was gonna because there are 80 characters. I was just gonna say he was 67th, but you fucked it up. Damn it.
Scaling in prominence based on your kill streak number. These are tied to the fabricator drops from 2 cities, which have a relatively strong chance of getting ported over to whatever new mission we're getting. I'd be cool with a new batch of these too, as it would help differentiate the new tour from what we already have available.
No.
Can we poll your chat, Lucid? Because I asked my stream the other day when I was watching this video about whether or not they cared about new kill streaker effects, and it was pretty 50-50. A lot of people like them and a lot of people don't. So I'm curious what your audience thinks.
New kills, like whether or not they will be added, or whether or not they would like them to be added.
Well, they like them.
Would you want new?
I think I'd like to see a few more, because aren't there only like 5?
No, there's like
ones?
8, I think. Hold on.
Still, that's like a shockingly low number.
I mean,
for something that's effectively an unusual effect.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
There are 7 of them. Sorry.
I think that the danger of the situation.
6? Wait, is it 6 or 7?
7. Be quiet.
The danger of the situation could be though is that if Valve gets the go ahead from the community that we like new stuff in this, it's just going to become unusual bloat again. But let's hope that doesn't happen.
The biggest barrier for these is the cost of entry. It's like, first of all, you have to like win it. But if you don't want to win it and get a professional kill streak kit for the specific weapon you want, then the cost of entry is like $60 for a good gun.
Chat, if you're neutral, don't vote. The fuck? Imagine going to like the U.S. presidential election, and being like, "Where's the I don't care option?" Like, no, you just don't vote.
I've been bullied. I've been bullied. I have to like put that in all of my polls now because people bitch like, "Oh, what if I don't care? I want to click something.
Literally,
I want to
just
vote."
don't click anything.
Why can I not turn 30?
What? What?
Someone just told me, please never turn 30.
What does that even mean?
So funny. Please never turn 30.
What? I lost my comedic touch as soon as my age went above 30. What?
So, I hope that list. I love that lister guy. I hope he lives forever.
No, we fucked it, Chad. We fucked it. This is a fucked poll because they're just trying to make it where yes is 67%. This is the this poll is
really.
I hate it.
65
I
votes.
hate you guys.
Your audience is full of children.
No.
Wait, we're at 68 votes. We're at 69
I hate
votes.
all of you
So
so
some of
much.
you need to unvote.
Guys, I think it's about a 67%.
Wait, I just realized something. A little off topic, but do you guys know the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe?
Yes, I know Hitchhikers, yeah. What's up?
And you know how the answer to life is 42?
Yeah.
No.
So what's 6 times 7?
No.
Yo, he might be onto something. He's beginning to realize.
He's beginning to believe.
Oh, wonderful.
So yeah, but I think that before we were trying to hit 67%. It was still pretty much yes generally.
Yeah, I think my mentality is yes on the condition that we keep the separate pools. Because I honestly think the idea of them keeping separate pools if they do add new Aussies is quite likely. I don't think they just jam them all together. But then again. This is Valve we're talking about.
I don't know how I feel about kill streak effects, frankly. I'm probably in the I don't push a button camp on the poll. I probably lead no, just because I'm tired of any kind of effect in the game, personally. But
I think that's very fair, yeah.
But to me, these aren't high on the priority list. The effects we have right now are already pretty good. It would be nice to see, and I don't think vouching for them is a wasted effort, but I'm not holding my breath. What I do hope for, but also kind of expect, is rolling out a bunch of new bug fixes. Cause goddamn, you don't need me to tell you how buggy MvM has been for literally years. Incorrect robot numbers on the UI, the Manhattan gate capture noise going on in perpetuity, the Rottenberg barrier often being invisible for the entire game, vote kicks not auto-banning you from a lobby like they do in casual, missions breaking randomly.
can we do a separate bingo card point for that one particularly?
Yeah, I was going to say, could we do a bingo card point for the community mourning that being fixed?
What?
Because I think that's quite likely.
What?
Getting
When you
fixed?
vote kick people, they can join back?
Oh no, sorry. I thought we were talking about the barrier being invisible.
Oh no,
because I think
I do feel like people would be like, oh,
Well, Lucid, wouldn't that just be under matchmaker fixes?
vote kicking fix? I guess, but I feel like it's separate enough to where it doesn't.
But that doesn't. That's for MvM specifically because the vote kick doesn't works. It
In MvM, yeah.
I think when you get vote kicked in casual, it like times you out from joining that server for like a certain period of time.
Because Lister, the
As far as I know,
matchmaking.
don't quote me on that.
The matchmaking fixes are for general, like all of TF2. We're not talking about MVM specifically. I mean, if they fix MVM matchmaking, that would count for that point. I would count it, but I meant like that just applies to anything.
Understood.
In the middle of a game, the second tick of heavy firing speed not working, the third tick of sentry firing speed not working, while the second one is conditional on...
This man has played this mode a lot.
I actually feel these
That's
are
kind of
guaranteed to be
common
fixed.
knowledge.
Really?
Also, I want to bring up
Damn.
these two things in particular have already been fixed by Mastercoms 5 years ago. So Valve has no excuse.
Mm.
It's a
Yes,
tick thing.
Yes, they do. It's they have
Some people
no
like
more
it broken.
pink cookies. What if people like it this way?
Yeah.
Can we consider that? What if people like it this way?
Valve has actually shown that they will fix broken upgrades. Like they somewhat recently, like 2 years ago, fixed the broken vaccinator upgrades that were broken since gunmetal. It's like 8 years after the fact.
Yeah, their excuse for not working on it is that their tummies are so big and round.
What?
Oh yeah, from all the pink cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you
All the
talking
pink cookies.
What are you talking about? Get it out of my head. Get it out of my head.
Other factors,
you don't
burn
understand.
time being defunct ever since Jungle Inferno, ghost upgrades
Oh yeah, and
depending
the
on the
Huntsman got fixed too.
weapon, and those are just the ones I remember off the dome. I'd expect at least a few of these to be knocked off the list come update time. Oh, and speaking of upgrades, I figure we also add in some damage upgrades for weapon types that don't already have them.
See?
Right now, there's
I
no
told
way
you.
to increase the base damage of shotguns, pistols.
So wait, we should add
Add
new
it to the
upgrades.
bingo.
Yeah, we can add new
Yeah.
upgrades. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
think
it
I
has
wanna
a
also wanna-
specify,
Dude,
you might
if
want
I
to
could just-
specify like not entirely new upgrades, but just like, I mean, really just the damage thing. You could just say that, like, damage upgrade to new weapons.
No,
Or to
new
more
upgrades is
weapons.
fine. We don't need to be that specific. Come on, Lister.
Yeah, maxed out pistol
Some
becomes
people in-
viable.
Get your head in the game.
Excuse the
We don't
voice
have to be
crack.
that specific, we say, even though one option says precisely 6 to 7 maps.
No, but
Stop.
that's funny.
revolvers, or flare
Some
guns
people
at the
in,
upgrade station. I think giving
I was gonna say some people in chat were mentioning like, what if they added new kill streak sheen colors? I'm like,
Isn't that the same thing?
what
as the
colors
other-
would they add? No, but they're
Like
just
brown?
the eye
I
effects.
don't know.
Is there a meme?
I'd say
color we
white
could
is like
add?
the only color.
Is there a
like,
color
white's
that's
the only color I
is
can
it-
think of.
Is there a color that we haven't made fun of yet? Brown sheen, that would be funny. Rainbow sheen, that would be
Yeah.
atrocious.
Blech.
I think
What about the Vor colors?
I think they should
like
make
blue
your.
and
I think
purple?
they should give your weapon the cloak effect. I think that would not fuck with readability at all, and it would be hilarious.
Ew.
Valve, hire me. Give.
them this option is completely fine, warranted even. There's no universe where this obscures the meta of even a single class in the game. All it does is improve the viability of some more niche, off-meta builds that people like fooling around with. Nothing wrong with that in my view. I think it's about time. I'd also think it'd be a good time to give Spy some kind of buff to make him more accessible to new players. Spy is the only class in the game you'll almost never seen played by over 95% of the player base outside of niche counter
I guess we could add spy buffs specifically to the bingo
Yeah.
card. That is
Add
a
spy
notoriously
relevancy.
bad class in that mode.
waves. And even then, that's relatively rare.
He's
My
actually not
suggestion,
bad, but-
give him a money match.
Oh, he's not bad.
He's hard to
No,
play.
He's extremely misunderstood. He's the most specialized class. He literally just makes giants a non-issue,
Did
which
you
is
just say
huge.
spy is the
but-
most misunderstood class?
Hmm.
Did you talk to Jaunty
Yeah.
Hill before you said that?
What?
Did you
Is
get
this a
permission?
reference?
Never. It's fine. Yeah. Well, sorry. He makes giants. Not.
Yeah. Sorry. I only understand 6-7 barbershop references. Anything else is out of my wheelhouse.
Fucking. Can
feel like I'm gonna have
you
an
giants?
aneurysm.
You want to he invalidates giants?
Yeah.
What if
So
there are no giants?
A decent.
Well,
yeah,
that's the
exactly.
thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's why people think Spy is bad globally and needs a global buff. When no, the issue is more just at his foundation. If you gave Spy a big global buff, that would make him even more disgustingly powerful on waves that do have giants, which you could argue, like, who cares? It's MvM. I don't know. I'm hoping whatever Wheezy suggests is something small, like increasing the cash radius a little bit, just to help with getting money.
Mm.
I feel like that's what he's going to say. It's a pretty common suggestion for Spy.
Mm.
My suggestion, give him a money magnet. It doesn't have to...
Oh, there we go.
Yay! We did it!
I swear
Good job,
I did not watch
Lister.
this video.
That's what we're talking
That's
about,
just such a
Lister.
common
That's why we pay you the
thing.
big bucks. That's why we pay you no money to show up on the stream.
Money.
I'd have paid to be here.
Got to have money.
Money.
Got to have money.
First person to say what that's from in chat gets nothing.
be as good as scouts or anything, but
Isn't it
this,
like the
at the
brave
very
little
least,
Tosa?
would give Spy something to do during the small bot downtime, where he's pretty feckless compared to every other class.
Feckless. Feckless. That's a word you don't hear in the ever. Definitely don't
Unfortunately,
hear it in
it's a word I've heard often.
What? Why? What?
England.
What? Oh.
England.
I forget you guys are just a different breed. Do you have like
Solstice in chat
tomatoes and
was the
things
first
like
to get
that?
it. Good job, Solstice.
What?
You mean tomatoes?
Do we
What do you mean do we have
tomatoes?
tomatoes?
Or like, do you have bread? What do you guys eat?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I have bread all right. I got stacks of bread.
You guys
What do you
are
mean?
just
What do
so-
we eat? I live in Japan, so
No,
it's a
I
little
mean,
different.
just-
But
I mean,
like,
just- Yeah, I mean that's a different beast entirely. But I mean, Americans just like what? Why do you do it?
yeah, Zesty, why do you do it?
Sorry, I got disconnected from my reality for a moment. Please repeat that again.
Zesty, why do
I
you do it?
disassociated.
Zesty,
Do what?
Why'd you do
Why?
it?
What's the point?
Why?
What I do?
That's what
Why
we're
did he
trying to
kill
ask.
those
Why'd you
people?
did it? Why'd you do it?
What did I
What's the
do?
end game?
You know those children had families, right?
What the fuck are you talking about? I missed what was said.
You can't run from it forever, Zesty.
We found the fingerprints.
Good luck catching
What
me.
did I do?
I don't know what I did, but I claim full responsibility, and you can't catch me.
I found your dock, Zesty.
Not pleading the fifth.
My
this time.
dock.
You know your docks,
Oh, my docks. Oh,
where
well,
your yachts are parked.
my many yachts.
You really have many, because Jeff Bezos apparently only has 2. So you could take them out if you had more.
Dude, I have like, like it's the fucking British Navy
Like it's Pirates of the
fighting the
Caribbean.
Russians in the Caspian Sea.
Oh, wait, that
Just-
really reminds me of the other big pronunciation difference. I know this is going back a while ago, but do you guys call it the Caribbean or the Caribbean?
Oh,
Caribbean.
that's a good one.
Yeah, Caribbean is the
Depends on my
British.
mood.
What?
I
Am I having a good
Caribbean
day
is-
today? I'll call it the
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Caribbean rolls off the tongue faster, so I just say
It does
Caribbean.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, but I've never
I
heard
say
anyone say Pirates
Caribbean.
of the Caribbean. I've heard Pirates of the Caribbean almost every
No,
time.
that sounds wrong. That sounds very
Oh man,
wrong. It's,
Yeah.
if we're on strange pronunciations, here's a couple of weird ones for you. I had a German colleague that would say, instead of Niagara Falls, he would say Niagara.
Oh, that could have gone really badly.
Whoa, that's a little close.
Could have gone
He
really
said-
badly.
He said
Ooh.
Niagara Falls.
Bro
That's-
just wants to live on the edge.
Yeah, bros.
I mean, it's
Bro
spelled that
thinks
way.
he's Slick.
Spelled that way.
Bro, the fucking you just adrenaline junkie.
And then I had a geochem professor who said that he pronounced
wait, I'm sorry. Someone in chat said Niagara balls, and that made me.
oh my god.
Why is that funny?
Chad's also asking how tall you are, Zesty.
Shut up! I'm not 201 centimeters. Done. Easy.
And what is that in feet, inches?
I am not. No, I'm so fucking done with this dumb shit joke. It's not even a joke. It's not even funny.
Fucking
Lucid's losing his shit.
I can't fucking. Just like the way Jaunty slid in with like the people have been trying to ask. Like he came in there with the microphone like a news reporter. Like the people have been asking how tall you are.
Say the line, bud.
I'm not saying it. I fucking hate all of that shit. I don't understand why it's. Anyway,
Zesty, this is definitely funnier than Hawk 2, alright?
Nothing is funny. There's nothing funny about either of these things.
Answer the question. Which one's funny?
Like, no, listen, my answer is both are equally bad. Both are equally unfunny and don't deserve the pedestal they've been placed on.
The pedestal.
Lucid, at this point, can I thank you for having me on? I'm having a jolly good time.
I'm glad you're having a jolly good time, Lonq. That's glad to hear you. Glad to have you.
No, Mark, I am not okay. No, I am not okay.
Listen, no, there's like it's a race to the bottom of comedy with these stupid memes. None of them are funny.
One of them is much more versatile than the other. I think.
What do you mean versatile? Neither of them are versatile. They're both stupid.
Numbers of inherently versatile.
Zesty, you think YTPs are funny? Are they not that much different?
Listen, YTP. To be fair, YouTube boobs require extremely high intellect to understand.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
King from Legend of Zelda says dinner, and everyone laughs.
Yeah, that's it. It's funny. It's all you need.
My boy.
Dinner.
But like the origins of those memes are infinitely more organic than like some dumb chick making a blowjob joke on television.
I think they're both
like,
equally
I
as
spit on penises and suck it. It's so funny. God, 50 million t-shirts sold.
Zesty, I gotta ask.
What?
Do you know the way?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
What?
He instantly became like 15.
So
that was
done.
crazy. He evolved to like a 15-year-old sitting at the lunch table when his friend says a dumb joke. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you right now."
Listen, I'm killing you.
I'm doing it right now. I'm showing up at your house right now with a plastic bag, and I'm gonna shove your head in it and like fill it with bees.
Throws his Michelle Obama milk at the fucking.
There's gonna be like
classmate.
6 or 7 witnesses. So...
Did you just say Michelle Obama milk? What the fuck is that?
Because she did the thing with the school lunches. She made it where they had to serve milk in the cartons and shit.
Not everything is breastical in life.
Shut up! That's not what I meant.
I'm so confused by that. What do you mean, Michelle
because
Obama
she did the thing
milk?
where she changed the school lunches and she made them all like healthy, but it actually made them shit. And it's like she's part of that.
Dude, I'm old enough to
milk.
remember when Michael Jordan's face was on my milk carton, okay?
You mean Wheaties? Was he on the milk carton too?
Yeah, he did a Got Milk campaign.
Oh shit, you got the Michael Jordan milk. Michael Jordan milk definitely superior to the Michelle Obama milk.
That's even worse!
This episode's a fucking gold mine. Oh my god.
It's even worse. Everything about this conversation sucks.
I like that you.
Shall we
I
continue
wonder when
with the
Michael
video?
Jordan was born. Do you think
yeah.
it was around 1967?
Oh my god. If he was actually born in 67, I'm gonna scream.
Hold on.
Look it up.
I think
We
he
have to
might have
verify
been.
this now.
I'm looking this up. We're gonna learn.
I wanted to add like.
Oh, it
you-
was
you
63.
mentioned-
No.
Oh,
Thank God. Thank God.
It was
mentioned the idea.
February 17th though, so we still have the 7 in there somewhere.
You mentioned the idea earlier of like the Hawk Tour girl just profiting off of her meme. Could you imagine like Michael Rosen making a Click podcast or something like that?
I think Jaunty Webb
I'd
is
love
the
to
only
see it.
person who knows who Michael Rosen is.
Oh,
I know who
never
Michael Rosen
mind.
is.
I bet you do. I bet
Michael
Zesty doesn't.
Rosen
is.
I bet Lister
I
doesn't.
can't believe he's still alive. I love him.
He is.
I hope he
Michael
lives
Jordan
forever.
6'6". We're so close.
I hope he lives forever.
Yeah, Michael Rosen's still
I forgot
alive.
about
He's
his
only
fucking
79.
God damn it. No, it's
Oh,
okay.
fuck
LeBron
me.
James.
Oh,
LeBron
I
James
died.
is 6'7",
I have
so we're
terrible
fine.
news.
Yeah.
I've got terrible news.
Yeah.
The TF2 timeline takes place in 1968. We were so close.
Oh, I'm blue
I
balled.
think that's good news actually.
No. This is so sad.
Plus, this
I
would
like
make
how
him more
someone in
tanky.
chat's very upset that I'm taller than Michael Jordan.
He's not
I
taller
love-
than Shaquille
What do you mean
O'Neal.
Michael Jordan is smaller
Actually.
than Zesty Jesus?
Did he have like money riding on it or something?
He's like, fuck, I lost my bet. Damn it.
Back to the wrong horse.
Oh, it's like
Yeah,
what's
let's play
there's
the
a name
video.
of a website where you can bet on like inane shit that doesn't matter. Like I saw a video of someone betting on like how much this British like politician would say, like he could bet on what words he would say in his next address or something. And he was like he's gonna say, I bet that he's not going to say unfortunately 5 times. That he said it like 4 times. He was like yes, my bet hit. it was funny.
When going in on Giants,
Anyways,
decreasing
MvM.
his risk and improving his overall viability. Hardcore MvM players will complain that this makes Spy overpowered, but newsflash, every class is overpowered. Spy just takes a lot more effort to get him there. Plus, you still...
What does overpowered mean? Every class can't be overpowered by my definition. That doesn't make any sense.
In reference to how MVM used to be balanced.
Yeah, but nobody said
That's
every
what
class
I'm
is
assuming.
currently overpowered, like presently.
Hmm.
And also,
Yeah,
like,
as in
can
every class can like perform significantly better than when MVM first came out.
Yeah, but that's not. Why would that be what overpowered means?
I don't know. It's his video. I don't know.
I
think that's just what he means. It's OP in the sense that you can just like destroy and eat up the robots. I don't know.
Okay.
ain't doing much
do
to
not
the
know.
small robots or tanks. I think making his giant shredding even more safe is completely fair when you're not pulling your weight against over half of the threats that encompass a wave. Additionally, that 2021 inspec change, man, that shit needs to go. Being unable to check your teammates' upgrades during a period in the game's history where missions will be swamped with low-tour Larrys who have never touched man up in their life, I get a headache just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really bad, and the only reason why they made that change is because a handful of jackasses that were ruining the fun for everybody, and instead of just banning them, they ruined the fun for everybody.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Veteran players
How
are
are you
cool
supposed
with
to help
helping out, but not if they have to go through a whole-ass Mass Effect dialogue tree for every player on the team to hopefully get things in order. It's not even a guarantee. Anyone who doesn't want to be a special ed teacher is just gonna dip out frame 1, and I don't think that's an environment worth continuing going into a new content patch. Will this change spark some toxicity? Yes. But remember, removing upgrade inspection never removed toxicity to begin with. It just delayed it. Kick down the road until Wave 2 or beyond. Revert this dogshit patch. You'll see people sticking around to help out way more. There are also some massive issues relating to MvM queue times that have persisted for almost a year now. I'd address it here, but I got a whole video coming out on it very soon. The problem runs a lot deeper than most people think. Other than that, I think that's it. If Valve does even half of what I've mentioned in this video today, the update is destined to be a hit. Everything I've talked about here can be easily implemented into the game. I just want them to follow through on at least some of it, despite Valve's modern reluctance to put in that much effort nowadays. Again, go check the description of this video to check out the wonderful workshop submissions that we discussed earlier. They really deserve more attention.
Good video. You did a good job.
Yeah.
Man, now all Valve has to do is not fuck up.
Yeah, they have the blueprint. What are we putting for this last
Harder
space,
than
by
you
the way?
think.
We have one more space.
One
Do
more
we?
space.
Um,
Wait, can we see the board again? Is it on the screen? There it is.
Can we make this last space something completely unrelated to TF2 as like a joke?
Uh,
What do you guys
Someone
want to
else
bet
can-
on happening in the world around the time of the MvM
not.
update?
Let's not go down the route of assassinations.
I know.
Uh,
What the fuck? That'd be crazy.
you
just
went
like
there,
Gabe,
not us.
Gabe Newell announces his retirement. No, he's already retired. Gabe
Deadlock
Newell
gets an
announces
update.
his death.
Deadlock gets an update. That's a good bet.
New
Bad-
CS2 operation comes out.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. People are waiting for an operation and have been for a long time.
Sure, we'll do new CS2 op. Cool. The bingo card has been created. I will post it in the Discord for you all
Hooray.
to share. We will see how correct we were, and we'll adjust it on. We'll judge it. Can I not just screenshot? Okay, there we go. Okay. Wow. That was a UFR in for the books.
Absolutely.
What do you guys? What
I
have you
can't
guys
wait for the UFR in 12 episodes time.
How enlightened do you guys feel?
I
I think I've opened my third eye.
I feel heavier, actually. I feel a lot heavier after this.
You feel heavier?
Couldn't tell you why.
So full of eeffoc.
It's so full of giggles. I don't know.
Oh my lord.
Full of mangoes and mustard.
Zesty.
We went the whole stream without mentioning mango.
Zesty, if you could...
How much heavier do you think you are? 6 or 7 pounds?
Zesty, Zesty.
Yes.
What are you... Are you going to play TF2 on your next stream?
Am I going to play TF2 in my next stream?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, because you should play... I think you should do a... this is completely unrelated to anything else, by the way. I think that you should do the retro achievements for Metroid Prime on stream.
Okay.
That's what I think you should do.
Yeah, I'll do. I want to play a bunch of older games on stream. I just gotta get.
And frankly, if you don't, I will. My perception of you will be shattered, and my reputation of you will be it will be crippled. Frankly.
Yeah, I really do. I want to play all of the Metroid games on stream because I want to go in chronological order of release. Actually,
you're gonna play Other M, dude.
I was gonna say.
Honestly, part of me does want to replay Other M one more time just to remind myself of how bad it is.
I've heard that it's less bad if you don't think of it as a Metroid game, but I feel like that's kind of a cop-out.
Well, yeah, but that defeats the purpose of the game's existence.
Well, yeah, but like...
I'm sure it's also easier to stomach nowadays. Like, at the time, the fear was probably, oh my god, is every Metroid game going to be like this? But going back into retrospect, I feel like it's probably easier to stomach. It's just, oh yeah, this is just like an experimental one-off. I'll take it as it is. Do you think?
With the memories I have of it, because I haven't played it in, like, it's been years... I can't write it off as like, oh, they were just being experimental. No, it's just this grotesque aberration from what a Metroid game should be. It's honestly unforgivable. It's not. I mean, Federation Force. Oh my god, it's terrible. Federation Force is the worst by far because that's just something that should not exist. But the problem, I could rant about this all day. I might have to like get the gears turning on this, but to keep it short, the problem with fucking Other M is that it wants to be 3 different games in one, and it couldn't decide what it wanted to be, so it flopped on all 3 fronts and made for a really clumsy and unsatisfying experience in the combat, in the exploration, and then they you know, chinched out on a lot of the things that make a Metroid game, so a lot of the immersion in the environments is taken away because of the top-down view. A lot of the ambience and a lot of the tension is taken away because the music is extremely mediocre by comparison to the other Metroid games. A complete destruction of Samus's character because fuck it, why not? And also just the way of the progression through the game is very unsatisfying because it's like it's not you finding your upgrades beyond expansions. It's you being given permission to use them by some deity entity above you that like communicates with you via radio. And there's like, okay, now you're allowed to use this. Yeah. When it's like, oh, because like it's so like it punishes you too because like the game wants to remind you like, oh yeah, you're not allowed to go here. Or rather, you're not allowed to use this yet, even though you need to go through this area. And the thing that made me so mad in that game is you're faced with a superheated room, but you don't have the Varia suit yet. But you have the Varia suit. But because you haven't been given permission to use the Varia suit, you have to tank losing health through this superheated room, and it's fucking agony. And instead of giving the player the satisfaction of, oh, I can't go here yet, this is dangerous, I need to go find the item I need to progress through here, you're forced to drag yourself through it. It's the most unsatisfying Metroid experience I've had in any game in the franchise. And like just that one bit alone, just that one fucking sequence of going through that superheated room completely ruined the game for me. Because it just ripped out everything that a Metroid game is supposed to be. I fucking hate it. It's unforgivable, really.
Yeah, and there's no sense of backtracking or like going to upgrading. Going through.
Do you want to explain what you got on your screen right now?
There's no sense of upgrades or backtracking as Zesty like in that game. Like you don't have, you can't go get like you get your upgrade and then you go back to a previous area and like, oh, I can do things I didn't do before. Like it's a very linear experience, which is very
you're clumsily dragged forward by a terrible plot progression, and it's just so. Also, and then whoa, sorry, I'll shut up. I could go on forever.
No, it's okay. Zesty, could you join the watch together again? I have something I want you to say.
Oh, we going back to something?
Just like 10 seconds. Just give me like 10 seconds.
Zesty, save yourself, please.
I'm scared.
Let's not do that.
Zesty, so you think Federation Force is probably the worst one of Metroid in total?
It's such a shit port to the DS. What the fuck were they thinking? It's so bad.
It's the 3D.
Are you gonna play it on your stream?
That's one that I will not want to play. It's atrocious.
Daedalus and Icarus
do you know
is a
what placement
classic
it is?
Greek tragedy.
Like chronologically?
It's a story of pride and grief. The story goes as follows.
What is this?
Daedalus and his son
it's about
Icarus
6-7 kid.
were imprisoned by the king, right on top of a tall tower overlooking the sea.
Why am I
Now,
being told a
Daedalus
Greek
was a
myth
great inventor
story?
and observed the birds from his window flying, and had an idea. In order for them to leave the tower, him and his son has to fly. The only ones who can fly are birds and the gods themselves. Using the feathers from the birds that perch on the side of the tower, some candle wax, and string, Daedalus constructed a pair of giant wings, one for him and his son Icarus. Daedalus warns Icarus to not fly too low near the sea, for the water may dampen the feathers, and not to fly too high near the sun, for the heat can easily melt the wax. Daedalus advises his son to just fly on
Am I gonna
the
get
middle,
jump scared?
for flying too high or too low can easily kill
I think
him.
there's
And
high
then,
chance.
with a leap of faith, the father
get
and
jump
son
scared.
started flying from their prison, soaring through the sky. Witnesses below them thought of them as the gods they worshipped, adored, and feared. Icarus, prideful like his father at his age, soared high. He wants to see what the gods see. He wants to feel what no mortal human feels. He wants to conquer the skies. Arrogantly flying higher, he ignores his father's cries for him to fly down. The sun slowly melted the wax of his wings. Too late to notice, or too ignorant to see it, his wings immediately turned to pieces of feathers that can't hold itself no longer. Realizing his fate, Icarus fell immediately to his death. But while falling, Icarus smiled, for he knew he soared higher than any mortal that has ever lived, and would ever will live. The 6'7" kid is a trending brain rot meme that will probably die out.
Seriously, it's just a hard transition into this shit, and like that's it.
Yeah, that's the bit. We did it. That's it.
That's it. That's all there is.
The 6'7" kid
Yeah, can
is
I
a
ask
trending
spoilers on the
brain
video?
rot
Do these two
meme.
things have any relation to
I
each
don't
other?
know. Someone posted this, and I just wanted to. I wanted to share it because I didn't know where it would go. I think we. Hold on. Let's see where it goes.
That will probably die out in
let's
the
not.
next week. Sure, at face value, it's nothing more than that. But for me, its parallels with the tragic story of Icarus are so similar that it could be a modern retelling of it.
What?
All from the original video's purpose, people, and the meme's virality. Our Icarus, the main character, the 6'7" kid, his real name's Maverick Trevelyan.
Fuck is this,
But
dude?
we'll call him Mason for video's sake.
Horrible.
Seriously, what the fuck is this?
Do you understand, Zesty?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. We can close it here.
Yeah, I'm on board now. I think this is modern art.
I
get it now. I'm with it.
Zesty, will you stay for the next 3 minutes while we get through this?
You just fucking end it. Keep going.
Mason, like Icarus, wants to soar to the greatest lengths.
His haircut
And then-
sucks, by the way. This is one of the worst haircuts you can have as a
Oh,
person.
absolutely.
That's how my hair.
Yeah.
That's what my hair looked like when I was his age. I had a fucking bowl cut.
That's awful, dude. You had,
Oh, me
but did the
too.
bowl cut like fray out like
Did it
that?
curl out?
Oh, you should have seen my fucking hair when I was 14. Oh my god, it honestly looked just like that.
I hope
Oh,
he gets a different haircut.
you
I'm
were
sure.
a
I'm sure he's
prophet.
literally famous now and could afford any barber he wants because he said 6'7" in a YouTube video.
How much
Mason's
would that
point
barber
of view,
cost though?
Internet virality is the greatest feat his age can accomplish in this day and age. Seeing the camera pan to him like
Stop
a bird
replaying the same fucking clip over and over
Mason
again.
stretches out the biggest grin.
There
on
are no
his face.
thoughts behind this man's eyes.
It's a child.
His eyes full of determination, and with all his pride,
This is the
all his
dumbest
might,
shit I have
he says
ever
the
seen.
words, 6, 7.
This is
Alongside the hand.
It's like they're trying to make this into some deep philosophical occurrence here. It's just like kids being stupid.
Just don't understand.
Look at how long the video is as well.
Reach the peak.
Yeah, have you noticed the length of the video, Zesty?
Hoping to
I
touch the
hate
sun.
everything about Zoomer humor. You have no idea how much I hate everything about
And
Zoomer
before he
humor.
knew it, his hands felt the warmth of the sun. He has achieved.
Yes, this is art.
This is the
Yes, this is
dumbest
art,
shit
chat.
I've
What the
ever
fuck are we
seen.
talking about? Of course this is art. Are you
Like the
kidding me?
wax on Icarus's wings melting,
What makes good
Mason
rat?
becomes a laughing stock overnight,
Yes.
made fun of, ridiculed.
He flew
and it
too
is stained to be
close to the
seen.
sun.
The tragic parallels brings tears to my eyes.
This is so
A
dumb,
classic
dude.
Greek tragedy, masked by a modern brain rot meme from TikTok. Our story doesn't end here, because
It didn't
our
need to
story
begin.
just keeps getting
We
sadder
didn't.
and
There wasn't
sadder.
even a story.
Our parallels
no
to this
start.
Greek tragedy
amazing.
just don't end
This is
here.
good rat for sure.
For we also have parallels to Daedalus himself, Mason's friend. The
Yes.
kid next to Mason,
The follower.
we'll call him Brad for the sake of the video.
We won't dox
He
him.
is our parallels to Daedalus, and his parallels are almost accurate too. In the video, Brad shoves
They
Mason
just
away
keep
when the camera
replaying the
pans
same fucking clip.
We don't have
over
any other
and
image
over
of this
again.
kid.
seem a form of
What else are they supposed to put
hostility,
here?
a way for Brad to steal the spotlight. But for me, this is in parallel to Daedalus telling Icarus to not
many
fly
views
near
does
the
this have?
sun.
The
This
Beavis and
gesture is a
Butthead
Like around
warning.
6 to
T-shirt
7.
is
A
Okay.
warning to
God.
Mason to not go all out.
probably like
Let me
6.7
protect
million
you.
if I had to guess.
Please listen to my advice.
432,000.
But sadly, this did not end well.
Many.
Mason
Too
took all the
many.
ridicule,
It's funny.
all
fuck
the
you.
bad rep. Brad,
How
failed
is
to
this is not
protect
funny?
Mason.
It's funny.
This is not funny.
It's
I'm on board
literally
with
a
the joke.
meta
I
joke
think
about
it's
how
great.
the meme isn't funny. That's why. That's why it's
You know,
funny.
I'm on board with it now.
yeah, I'm like,
this
this
video's
is
really
actually
funny.
hilarious. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why is Zesty so anti everything? Like, oh brother, this guy stay. Yo, franchise is cooking you in the chat, dude.
I need humor here.
Failed to protect his son.
I want to
The
laugh. Here,
final
here, you know what? You know what? I
parallel,
got you.
is
I
during
got you. I'll show y'all
Icarus's
some
death.
comedy gold.
He was smiling
Wait, finish
for
the
he
video.
soared the highest than any mortal. Mason got what he wanted, internet fame. Sure, he is memed on, but he memed than any teenager has ever memed before, grinning ear to ear,
This is so
because
peak.
he knows
Holy
he
shit.
felt what he always wanted to feel.
That's
And
amazing.
that's it.
That was beautiful.
That was great. Unironically, that was really, really good.
My life is complete now.
Thank you to Mark for sending that in chat.
I want my 6 minutes back.
No, you
6 minutes and 7
7
seconds.
seconds.
Shut up. I'm not saying it.
I just want to.
Chat, if you're
die.
here for Zesty's stream, whenever that is, please make
No,
sure
you
to
gotta
spam
look.
his chat with 6-7.
Oh, Simpsons movie 2, guys.
Oh,
I'm so
this
looking
shit
forward to
kills
it.
me every time I watch it.
Is the audio quality so bad?
Oh my god. Oh shit. I fucking almost pissed myself laughing
That's
watching this
really
the other
good.
day. Oh my god.
What is this?
That's funny. Wait, what is this? I have to watch that again. Hang on, I gotta watch that again.
Go back.
Stupid. Oh god, help us.
Yes!
Hang on.
Yes! No, don't change it. don't
Big
change it.
buck, buddy.
Yes.
Stop! No, not fucking Big Buck Buddy
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Yes.
No, we never finished it.
We never
we
finished
slept here. This is the stream. We finally finished Big Buck Bunny.
Oh my gosh.
Or wait, should we only watch a minute at a time? Leave the viewers on
Oh,
the
1
seats for
minute of
next time.
Big Buck Bunny per
This is
stream.
the worst.
chat.
Oh,
Are you guys?
dead.
Aren't you guys so glad we blue balled you with After Dark and Zesty's Deadlock for this? Isn't this what you waited for?
This is what the people want.
This is what the people wanted.
Oh no.
Oh, what's gonna
Look
happen?
out.
Not James and the Giant Peach.
One person.
That's clearly a peach. Wait.
Oh shit!
Oh no, okay, that's not
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Is this Vietnam? Holy shit! Little does he know. It was Icarus. He's flying too close to the sun.
Oh my god.
We knew it. We knew it all along.
6, 7.
Pause it right there. Edge the
Oh my
views.
god, is he just gonna die?
You're going to die.
Oh.
Deus Ex Machina branch. Literally God from the machine. Oh my gosh, he was saved.
He is God. Big Buck Bunny is literally God.
Oh my god, that fucking expression.
And that's where we stop it
Alright,
for
yeah,
today.
leave it there.
Congratulations,
It's
chat.
a
You can
cliffhanger.
come back. Yeah, you can come back next week to figure out how this ends.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, that
Tune
was.
in next
guy that
time for
looks
the
at you
thrilling
like
conclusion
Big Buck
of the
Bunny.
Big Buck Bunny saga.
Oh my gosh, Alan, what did you think about anything?
What do you think
Get you
about
a guy
anything?
who looks at you like Big Buck Bunny looks at that rodent.
Oh, that would be the dream.
If you were to rate this out of 10, what would you give this UFR, Alan?